Good evening and welcome to Brewskis or Brewskis. We missed last week because someone had COVID. Well, let's be honest, everybody's having COVID at the moment.
That was ridiculous. I had COVID, but just ate at my house ridiculously from the Tuesday last week up until the Saturday. All five of us got in consecutive day. It was mad as out. It was ridiculous. I was like, what the fuck has just gone on there? But yeah, but this week's just been a write-off. Absolutely write-off.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I know how you feel.
Quite recent experience for you as well, though, wasn't it?
December?
Not too long ago. December was a month for everybody as well, though, wasn't it? December. Everybody got it in December.
I think, do you know what it is? I just think everyone's going to get this and then it'll be fucking deed. Gone.
That's it. Well, look, this just brings back now we're going to start the show.
Mass immunity.
Look, like I said, look, I didn't really want to start the show talking about COVID because it always comes into our weekly conversations every week possible. But it's like we've said from the past 3-4 months now, it's going to be the point where it's just going to be get on with it now, get on with it. And look what's happening, look what's coming to the forefront. It's just going to be told us to get on with it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been told really on it. Right. So let's get on with it. Talk about the news because there's been fuck all happening really.
That's it. Let's see. Let's run our week down from 2 Fridays ago now when we had CCW on, which was crazy. That show, I think moving forward, I'm going to limit them to 3 people on.
Yeah.
I'm not having 5 on Nemo, 6 on Nemo. It just gets out of hand, and I kind of get a word in edgeways. And it's like, it's our show. Like, people are talking over us, and we're like, well, we're there. Like, we want to say something. Just shut up.
A certain person talking over people.
Yeah, certain person. But we're gonna limit that from the next one. But they've got their show tomorrow, which it's got to be mad because it's a rumble, and I like seeing a good rumble.
I know.
Which is disappointing, but
at least they might have someone decent ringing the bell this time.
Well, you won't be here.
When you've been ringing. His fucking hell.
Hey, Joe, I've been the boss at that bell, mate.
Who was it? It was Demo, and I was like, ring the bell, and he's like,
how are you? Well, they've got their wrestling show tomorrow, and then tomorrow night actually is the Rumble itself, which would be decent in WWE. I like the Rumble. I like WrestleMania. They're pretty much 2 events that I like to watch because I love to see who comes back in the Rumble. There's always a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot. Last year, LC Edge, which was class, which was mint.
I'm sick of WWE.
It's boring. It really is boring. But I like the Rumble and I like Mania, which is decent.
Absolutely, one of my favourite at the moment is Dr. Britt Baker in AEW. She's actually a dentist in real life.
I'm not watching. I see bits of AEW, like snippets of it, just on socials, but I don't know when it's on to sit down. We've had this conversation many times, and
this lass is the AEW champ, right? She's a heel, and they were in Cleveland, and she's from Pittsburgh. Mate, comes out full Pittsburgh, like Steelers leather coat on that, like a Steelers jersey.
Aye.
Absolutely rinsing the fucking crowd in Cleveland. And then there's some bloke had a massive, terrible towel flag, and she gets that, and she's like draped over her, and she's like standing at the top with it out and that, like shouting "fuck Cleveland." What a girl! Do you know who it is? It's Adam Cole's missus.
Adam Cole. I knew Adam Cole. Yeah, I knew Adam Cole.
It's his missus in real life.
Is it? All right,
Adam Cole, bear.
Sorry.
But AEW, just do you know why it is? Because fucking it's adult.
Yeah. For the grown-ups.
Yes.
21, man. 21. That's obviously this weekend. Then Sunday, not much happening Sunday. Just got to wait till Sunday night for a bit of entertainment.
I don't know what's happening on Sunday night.
What you pulled the sour face for? Was that a bit lemony, that one, was it?
Aye.
A bit better.
What's happening Sunday, I like?
Got a good jacket on there, haven't you? What's that jacket about? Good hoodie?
It was a fucking fix, mate.
Fix. But yeah.
I don't
championship.
want to talk about it. Do you know why? Because if you battered us 45-0 or something, I'd be like, fair play. But I just still didn't know how we lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's the bitter pill to swallow. We should have won.
We've had this conversation off air many times now, and I agree. Like, we didn't deserve to win the game, but then again, neither did you. Like,
well, at least we scored an offensive touchdown. That's what your offense is meant to do.
It was ridiculous. It was like an absolute stupid game, but it come down to that our special teams, like we said, was better than your specials, which we knew what was going to happen. If it was a shutout all the way through the game.
Our special teams squad hasn't been sacked yet somehow.
I know. So it is. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh, fucking.
But obviously now we play the Rams again.
Well, mate, what are you on about? Fucking championship's over, isn't it? Fucking NFL's finished.
For some fans, I was talking to somebody early on, and I was saying, where was honey? Well, might not be early on today, might be the other day. I might think it might be talking to Cass, but obviously you'll play the Rams on Sunday.
Yeah, beat.
It's got to be a mad game because if they look into it and think, well, we beat them like 3 weeks ago.
Mate, listen to this, right? A lot of people are saying the NFL's a fix, right? If you think about it, last year, Tom Brady against another team wins the ring in Tampa Bay because the Super Bowl was at Tampa Bay. Where's the Super Bowl this year?
It's at Chiefs Stadium, isn't it?
No, it's at the Rams Stadium.
Is that the Rams? I thought it was at the Chiefs.
So who do you think they want to be representing the NFC in the championship game?
Of course, you'd
to score the Rams.
Of course, you'd want the home team to play there for the final. But
the thing is, so someone, and this is not a Green Bay fan either, it's somebody else who like came out and said, if you think about it, the Rams, brand new stadium, most expensive stadium in the NFL or something like that.
Like
they get the NFC Championship game there and the Super Bowl there.
Wasn't it £2 billion for the stadium?
Aye. And he said if Green Bay had beat San Francisco, it would have been at Lambeau. And they wouldn't have had it. So they're having the championship game and then they're having the mass exposure for the one stadium.
Of course, it is ridiculous. It's mega. It's ridiculous, man. But like the Niners have to come out and just completely wipe away the game from 3 weeks ago. Oh my God, the battery's ringing us. 1 second. Gay boy, I'll have to ring you back. Podcasting, unless it's urgent. What's up? All right, knew I was in. All right, ta. Christina, the batty said, will you give him a ring? All right, that's the batty. It doesn't have to be like now, like just as soon as. So they just need to wipe that game from 3 weeks ago out of their head and just get that one game going again. Because obviously there was no one game happened fucking last week.
Aye.
And then obviously if we beat them, you'd imagine that the Chiefs, if we do, you said we weren't going to be used, but we did. So
I know it's completely different now. I'm telling you now, fucking there'll be a dodgy call or something where the Rams will get them.
That's it. Like now you can imagine it happening because like they said, the way it's working out, you can just see it's always going to happen to start off. But if we do beat them, you'd imagine the Chiefs would beat. And then it'd be like, fucking hell. Then it'd be a replay of 2 years ago.
Well, yeah. So the more I talk about, I don't think it's fixed the NFL, but I can see where the guy's coming from.
I don't think it's fixed, but you can see where he's coming from. It's the same as like going back to Formula 1. I don't think it's fixed, but I've seen something before as well, and it said Netflix needed a nail-biting finish for the Drive to Survive series for last year. And I was like, and it's so fucking true. Like, Lewis Hamilton was going to win that crown, not a problem at all. And then obviously, fucking controversy after controversy. And I was like, what the fuck has gone on here?
No, Michael, no, not like
this, Michael, no.
Fucking ripped total. What the fuck's that?
Janine, you get the scissors. Over there. Never mind. I've got it.
Is that the aerial?
Aerial Megapods. This episode is endorsed by Aerial. No, it's not.
Well, if you do, Ariel want them does.
If Ariel do want to sponsor us for a show, we'll take some pods.
It's I've lost to fully. Do you know what it is? Like, I'm a massive fan. Like, when you lose, you like lose interest in it. Like, I'm not bothered about it.
That's it. It's like once your team goes out, it's like I didn't care. Just didn't.
I kind of should get used to it. You know what I mean? Like the false hope. It's the hope that kills you.
It's like being a Sunderland fan, though, isn't it? Like we should.
Sunderland never get to the fucking semi-finals and get beat every time.
Well, we get to the fucking finals and get beat every time.
I did like the black bloke meme where he's like that. You know, when you can't get
lose it. The one that Cass put in, you're like, it's too early. The day after.
Well, you know what it was? I was in Sheffield. I was out till 5:30, 6 in the morning. And then I was like in bed, and I woke up about 10:30. And like just my phone was blew up on like a group chat of Brewskis and that fucking all of them were in it there, mate. Fucking literally, I was like, can I be dealing with this?
I left mine till
ruined me neat, mate.
Ruined your knee.
Well, they ruined me neat, ruined me next year. Like
the next year.
I saw in a place in Sheffield called the Fire Pit Rocks.
Yeah.
It's fucking absolutely one that mate, it's like 7, but like decent. Like literally we're in there. The songs that won, like Sabian, Arctic Monkeys, Jamie T, fucking Oasis, Blur, indie rock, mate. Fielding for a bit of Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag.
Callaghan, man. But that's the music you want to listen to, like on a night out, man.
So anyway, we're sat.
Christina, the buy wants you to ring him now. You shouldn't have a shit phone, should you? Ring him. Are you ring him on mine? Shouldn't have a shit phone. Hey man, watch your toes. Chucking fucking 2 litre bottles of pop at me toes.
What you done? Pecked at them.
Daft cower. I should have burst the bottle.
So in the Fire Pit Rock, it's 20 quid, right? And you get this massive tube of beer, lager. You pull it yourself. So we had it on the end of the table, and we actually had lasses just underneath it. And we were opening the valve up and saying how much they could get in the mouth, like a competition.
Chug. I love that.
Like, we literally turned it into a fucking like the party was like round hotel. People just going, "Oh, can I have a go?" Giving us fivers and that, have a go of it.
Fiver in, get in there.
We're like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, literally, lasses like gone underneath. This is about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, mate. Lasses like putting out underneath. You're doing it. It's gone all over her face. It's fucking makeup everywhere. I've got walkabouts now. Like, they were literally, "Oh, do you want to come to walkabouts with us and that?" And we're like, nah, you're all right.
It's class that. It's mean quite that.
Fucking absolute life and soul. And then the Ruby on the Friday night. Fantastic.
I seen it. I was there.
What was the fries? Fries, mate, in a Ruby house. You know what it is? We got the fries and we had them, we ate them. And we walked to the Miners Club. Me and my Uncle Dave, now Dave all said at the same time, "Should have getting Bombay potatoes." We're getting Bombay potatoes and the Sagaloo.
Sagaloo.
Yeah, Pam.
Sagaloo. I love Pam. Class Pam.
But Curry House was lovely. Actually, I had just a really good weekend in Sheffield.
Nice. It's nice just to get away, like out there and just fucking forget about what's going on around you and just have a good time out there.
So on the Saturday, me and Dave picked us up. We're right next to the harvester. We'll drive 6 miles to Wetherspoons to have a breakfast. Mm-hmm. And then on the Monday, I went in the harvester and the breakfast, and it was one I sent you a picture of.
Oh, it looked nice.
That's like, oh, David, he's like, "Oh, why the fuck did we not just go to the harvester?"
Nice breakfast. Come again, man.
I thought it was a good day. We watched Sunderland win. Beat Portsmouth. Obviously, I weren't there, so that's why we won.
I wasn't there. I was fucking isolating, COVID positive.
Talking about fucking good times. What about fucking getting 175 grand for Denver U?
I thought I read it as 200,000.
Can go up to 200,000.
Still, absolute fucking bargain for us.
Fucking hell, they could have had him for night in the summer.
Fucking hell, I could see, like, before he got injured, he had potential, like, like, no, I'm not. Don't get us wrong. I'm not saying he was amazing, but
You know what he is? He's a less
League,
football than Gooch.
for League One, he had potential for League One. That's as good as his level, but going up Championship and back to Thames. Also, that's all, please. Oh, you gone back in there. Like, that's as far as he got, but obviously he got his injury and then he just never found his legs afterwards, which it's hard to come back from ACL injuries, as we know.
That's true, but at the end of the day,
get rid of him. 200 grand, get him off the wage.
Someone puts 200 grand in for Gooch. Fucking drive him there myself.
Attack him for 50 grand, I'd fucking spend it myself. I'd attack him there anyway once again. He's like, Gooch has got to look now.
You'll attack him.
Gooch has got to look and think now, am I going to play? Am I going to start? Because if you got Roberts now, Roberts is 10 times the player Gooch is.
That Clark as well.
Aye. But obviously Roberts is like Gooch's fucking position. Of course,
Clark, they're both wingers.
Clark and Roberts,
What did that do? I'd have ahead of him.
Oh, you've got 4 players ahead of him.
When he comes back.
Like, Gooch has got to look and think, I've got to play defence now to get in the squad.
But then even right back, he's been playing, what's he called? Bailey, right then? He's not good.
Well, that's obviously like, but when O'Nien obviously picks himself fell back up from his short, like, he'd probably play there because.
Well, we've got that Trey Hume.
That's it. Like I said, we got rid of one Hume and bought another Hume in. So,
did you see Trey Hume's interview? Who's your favourite musician? He went Akon.
No, I don't know.
Favourite song, and he went Lonely. I'm thinking myself, fucking hell, is that like a hit in Ireland now? Is it? That's how far behind they are.
Jesus Christ, man!
I'm Mr. Lonely.
It's ridiculous. I seen
Sure, I was in the army when that came out.
What's that? That must have been like 2006, 2005, 2006.
Aye, about that, aye.
Right. I wasn't in the army. I was just leaving school.
You fucking youth.
Uh-huh.
You weren't even leaving school, were you? How old are you?
I left in 2016.
2006.
2006.
When wish.
I know. 2006. But I left in 2016. 2016. Christ, man. My God. But I'd left just before my 16th birthday, so I left in the May. And our exams went
for your what's it called? For your exam, what's it called?
Aye, our exam prep. Aye, it was class. Like, it was it was absolute class. We had this is how it went. So we had an assembly on the Monday morning. We went all in assembly and we went, right, all your 11's gone to like to the drama tech hall, whatever. So I went there. He went, look, when you've got prom coming up on Friday, then you've got exams in June. He went, rather than stressing you out with this week, because I know people want to get sorted for prom, we're going to let you go now. We'll see you at prom on Friday, and then we'll not see you back until mid-June for the exams or something. I was like, oh my God. The boys were like, we could go like 4 weeks of just football all day, every day. He was class. Didn't need one bit of revision. Forget that. No need for that.
I left school 21 years ago this year.
Mad that. It's mad that. Mine's like 5 years on you, 5 years behind you, though, so it's still mad to think.
Aye. I've actually spent more of my life outside of school than I spent in school.
Mine's just more, well, actually, I've now spent more outside than I've inside.
So you have, this year you're a split 16-16, isn't it?
Aye. Well, it was mad, because they said we left on the Monday, we had prom on the Friday, my birthday was on the Sunday, and then exams were like a month later, which was like the best like 6 weeks ever, just to relax and do now.
Yeah,
play footy.
Nice day, yeah.
Like, didn't do any revision. All the SWATs did the revision. We were like, let's play footy all day every day. Aye, Christina did all day every day. Like, we played footy from like.
I've got an exam in 6 weeks.
We got up. We literally got up in the morning, like the boys were supposed to get up 10 o'clock outdoor and playing footy till gone to your papers till like 3 o'clock. Done your papers and then back to playing footy from 4 o'clock till.
I had your tea and then back to footy.
Aye, papers, tea, footy till you're done.
Well, that's it. I was saying to my Uncle Dave, God, how good me and our Dave. But last week I was like, I remember when you were younger and you fucking used to 6 weeks holiday, you used to go out at like 9 o'clock in the morning, play footy till 1, gone home, get your dinner, gone back out, play footy till 5, gone home, get your dinner, gone back out about 6, play footy till 10, then back in. Next day, you do it all again.
Same thing.
When I play a game of footy now, for 90 minutes, I'm fucked for 3 days.
you used to take a trip to the shops in that meantime to get a carton of pot, pack of crisps or something.
But like literally, and it weren't like you were sitting down or playing football.
No, it was all on the go, like all on your feet all day. It was ridiculous, as mad as out.
And I was like, now I fucking play a game of footy. I'm fucking fucked for fucking 2 days.
I'm fucked thinking about a game of footy, me.
I'm not lying to you. I actually reached down to get something and I had a stretch, and I fucking pulled a muscle in my shoulder. Somebody said, what's it like getting in your 30s? Or, do you know when you can just reach down and pick a pen up? He's like, when it gets a little bit difficult in your 30s.
Oh, it's true, man. It's mad as out, but it's true. It's funny.
Right, let's crack one of these beers, eh? That's what we're here for. That's what the crowd wants.
That's what we're all about.
So today, well, I went a couple of days ago, I went to East Coast Talk Bar. I've been there for a while for some beers. Graham weren't in, so it was a lovely Stu and Davy Boy in there. Shout out. Found out that Davy Boy loves a kebab.
Yes. I was a German, don't I?
Davy Boy.
I'm sure he told me he loves a kebab before.
He said the one he got in Edinburgh was shit. He was asking for kebab and chips and he got a kebab wrap. He weren't happy.
No.
So I bought this one because I think it looks fantastic. It's called Buck Moon Brew from Saltis Brewing, and that is in Nottingham. And look at that.
It's a great can. It's a class can. It really is. That's it there as well. Like the design of the can, it's mint.
Obviously, it's not a full thing, but the black on it, or the black with the colours, makes it all right. I would give that a 9.5.
Yeah, I'd stick with a 9.5. But like I said, the black can with a sticker. The sticker's quite a smooth sticker though, which makes it feel like better rather than like a rough or like just.
I prefer the rough ones because it feels like it's got a bit of grippiness on it.
Grip to them. I see how you come from. I think like the full, like even on the back the can, like just the colour display like suits the front of the can as well. So it's a decent can.
So that's a 9.5 from me on that one.
I'll agree with that one.
And then the next one I got was from Mondo, Rock Leopard Brewing Company. The thin line between silence and approval. Once again, another absolutely fantastic can.
Quite a groovy looking can, isn't it? Like,
and I think this one would work. This one works better with a silver can than a black can.
Yeah, like you said, it's very hippie-ish, isn't it? So like,
yeah,
you expect that. Yeah, it's a decent can. That Mondo did well with that one.
Did indeed. So we've got that one, and then the last one we've got is, I'm sure we've had this one before actually, or maybe not, but it's called Turning Point Exile Pilsner. Yeah. This one looks a bit like the moon, doesn't it?
My camera doesn't pick it up here, but
it's a moon.
Yeah,
a little creature coming out of a crater, and it looks like the what's called the moon landing's being destroyed, or someone's dead because you can see the helmet and stuff.
Yeah, but you can see a fucking arm, a glove.
Once again, I think with a colour scheme, the silver can, if that goes well.
Yeah, I'd probably give them all like
a 9.5.
I'd probably give.
I'll give a 9.
Aye.
Do a 9.5.
The 9 for 9, and then the rest 9.5. Yeah, definitely. Class, great, all good cans. We've had Turning Point before, not this.
Out of me growler, also from East Coast, fill it up. It's called One Eye. Lovely. I don't know where it's from. Can't remember. But I think we've had a drink from them before, but that's another one. Good one. Lovely. It's heavy. You're eating your pint.
You're in a fight with that one. I've just had 2 vodkas and cokes while I'm waiting, like just to loosen the old air throat up, because I haven't had a drink for 2 weeks. We've been ill. Probably going to be dying in the morning after this. So yeah.
Oh no, it's fair. So that's it there. One Eye. I don't know if you can see that. It's from Tooth and Claw, is it? Tooth and Claw Brewery. 7% IPA.
Cool. Not too shabby.
Cheers. In me, I'll be the same pet glass. The Magnificent Seven on the other side.
Is that what it is?
Yep. Right, so Marty, it's up to you. Which one do you want to go on with first?
I think we're smashing the Pilsner first because we'll leave the two IPAs so we can
Marty loves a Pilsner.
kind of compare the two IPAs afterwards. But yeah, they love a Pilsner. Who also loves a Pilsner?
Teddy.
Teddy loves a Pilsner.
Oh, yeah, Teddy's about the same person, aren't you?
Why I think I've got a bit more about me than Teddy.
I don't think you're off.
Not much more, but just a little bit more.
Darren on the phone again today.
We're complaining that you're a cheating bastard.
Aye.
Did you see when I went, Daz, you're doing the same thing? He went, no, we're not mean sus, didn't I? I was like, oh, me and somebody else. I was like, Mug. Mug's game.
That looks beautiful. But you fancy glass, where's that from?
San Miguel.
Oh, very debonair.
Very nice. Might be in a Debenhams glass.
My final customer today, I'm just getting your insurance renewal price, and the price is diabolical. I was like, what I'm saying is, quit being a cunt.
What I'm saying is, what pill do you want?
Yeah, good pour, good fizz.
Yeah, good pour, good fizz again. Like nice.
Smells all right.
Smells decent. 9 for the pause.
Yeah, why not? So it's a 9. It's very German, this one.
No, I got 9.5, didn't it? 9.5 for the can.
No, the thin line between silence and approval got 9.5. That got 9.
Oh, no, I went the other way around. I went 9.5 for thin line. I went a 9 for thin line and then 9.5 for this one.
Right, so I bought them, so I ruled, so 9 for this one then.
Right, you're then. Fair enough.
9.5.
9.5, not too shabby.
Cheers. Keeping its head as well.
Mine has a little bit, but different shaped glass to yours, so it's all right. Cheers. Love a good beer mustache. nice drink. That got quite a rustic taste to it.
Yes, it does.
Quite a smoke taste, isn't it?
Oh well, there you go, and that's why bready and crisp with a balanced bitterness and delicate hop aroma, showcasing perhaps our latest collaboration with South Yorkshire water.
There you go then. That'd be why. And I never read the can.
You know what it is? It's a Czech style pilsner, and that's exactly what it tastes like as well.
There you go. Like I never read the cans. Me, obviously, I can't really read. So, like I'll say as it is, and then you're going.
I struggle to get that fucker out.
That'll be why. I'm like, well, that is exactly why.
Very nice. It does taste like a Czech style pilsner. So if you like them, that's a good drink to get.
I like to make this drink. It'll go down. You could have a few of these. Not a problem at all. Obviously, if you like pilsners and stuff, then if you didn't, then you're not gonna like it at all. But nice thing.
If you don't like them and you're thinking of trying them again, it might be a good one to try into.
I would definitely recommend to try this one if you didn't, or if you were never like a massive fan, or you thought about what are you doing? You're a scruffy cow.
It's not everyone can hear it.
I'm gonna take. I shouldn't really tell you, but I'm gonna tell you the story there. So obviously, I'm sitting in the dining room now, and the stairs are right in front of us.
Not really a dining room; it's more like a fucking foyer.
It's a dining room. It's where our dining table is. Like it's a dining room.
If I put a dining room in my bedroom, it becomes a dining room.
No, it's a bedroom. Like this is.
Well, that's a foyer. It's basically the passage between the kitchen and the bloody.
No, if you were to sell this house without a dining table in there, just an empty house, somebody would say this is your dining room.
I wouldn't.
100% it would be. It separates from your sitting room, your kitchen, and your front passage. It's a dining room.
Dining room can only connect to the kitchen.
No, it can't.
100%.
No.
I remember my old house in Pennywell, right? You walked into the kitchen, you had your big kitchen, and then you had a dining room that you could only access through the kitchen. The dining room was there.
See, not because where I've had many houses where we've lived in and it's been connected to your living room.
You're wrong.
I'm not. It's been connected to your living room.
You're wrong.
Your kitchen.
You're boring.
By the by, for the purpose of this story, I'm in my dining room. The stairs are right in front of us. Christina is on 2 steps up. She's got a hand on her arse. And I went, "What are you doing?" She went, "I thought I needed the toilet, I just needed a fart." And then walk back in the sitting room.
Farted into her hand.
And then walk back in the sitting room.
She is grim.
She's rotten. She's absolutely duck cotton.
That is grim. That's pure grim shady. She's not going to wash hand like.
No, she's gone now.
Oh, the brolly's about.
He's got his eyes.
He's the carrier of the disease.
Hey?
The carrier of the disease.
Hi, was him. It was him. He started all. Like, honest God, like, Ollie was ill. Like, not even ill. Like, he had a bad head on. The Tuesday night, Ollie got it. He come in. It was actually Monday night because Christine was on night shift, and he come into my room like a couple hours early in the morning. He went, "I've got a bit of a bad head." I was like, "Come back to bed, will you? Like, we'll see you in the morning." Like, I'm not getting out of bed for this. Come back to bed, you're all right. I'll see you in the morning. You know, so yeah, got him up ready for school on the Tuesday morning. Got the girls ready. Christina was on the way back from night shift ringers. Talking, I was like, "Oh, he's got a bit of a bad head." She went, "Have you COVID test?" I was like, "No." She went, "Test him." I was like, so I tested him positive. Like, "Oh, that'll explain why Luke can't carry on complaining about bad head and stuff." Then, and then that was obviously on the Tuesday, and then Christina hit it on the Wednesday. I hit it on Thursday morning. Millie hit Thursday evening when she got back in from school, and then Emily on the Saturday.
Just before birthday.
Absolutely ridiculous. 5 years and it hit us all. It was mad as out. But then mine's been mad.
Yeah, Darren's birthday.
Well, I've only been like bad for 2 days. Like, but it's not been consecutive days. It was like I think day 2 and then like day 4, day 5. But it's mad. Like I've never had 2 days where I've been bad in a row. And the rest of the days, like as if there was like physically you wouldn't be able to say like, "Oh, he's got the vid." Like I haven't been dying. I've got a little bit of a headache and stuff. But like they're manageable. But that apart from that, where Christina was dying for like 3 days or something, like consecutive, like mug.
It's been made of stronger stuff, like.
That's it. I was laughing at her, and then like the next day I was like, "Oh shit, I'm actually dying here." I was like, "Fuck." But after that was fine.
What was I going to say? You fucking day out to go with Darren's birthday, yeah.
When is that next Friday? Next Friday again, isn't it?
Thursday.
I didn't think I'm going to be in work. I'm not going to be. I don't think I'm going to be in work.
No fucker is there. No overtime in yet.
No overtime in, yeah. I'll see what.
Get a half day.
I'll see what it comes out to be on when I get into work tomorrow. See what the crack is. But
yeah. He made a group chat and he's fucking not happy with me at the moment, Darren.
Why does he need a group chat for, man?
He made a group chat. My birthday, 3rd of Feb, Sturks. I looked at it. He put a picture of the reservation in Sturks, 2:00 for 6 people. Like, champion. I went, "Right, lads, see you all there," and left the group. Darren, you're a fucking arsehole, you're leaving the group. I was like, "What are you on about?" He's like, "Ah." And Darren, look, I've got the information I need. Why do I need to still be in the group?
So like, I hate group chats.
I was like, I'm in enough fucking groups for the crack.
I see him like, that's what I'm saying. I'm in enough. I didn't need to be in anymore. Like, I hate them, me.
Like, literally, fucking, I mean, Savages, fucking Dumb and Plumber. Fucking cute, you guys getting beat them. If you noticed, the last 4 weeks I've took Fulham, never let us down.
Fulham have been on like, Fulham lost like 3 games in a row or something, or draws.
No, they drew 6 games.
Drew lost.
And then that's when they went full Leroy Jenkins.
Full Leroy. He's got about fucking 40 goals in like 3 games.
Yeah.
Like 40 U's.
Fucking full Leroy Jenkins mode.
I know. Like, and Sunday's game, like, I bet we haven't Sunday, like, just pulling out in, like, Sunday's, like, correspondence was dead because obviously you were dying and pissed off. would deal with being dying and pissed off.
And it didn't help that you picked the fucking first game of the day and they fucking lost.
But drew.
Still never won, did it?
I would then whoever picked best, they drew and all in the night time. So
I picked Bilbao.
Somebody picked Betis.
Well, now Darren picked Sociedad and they drew later.
Oh, Real Sociedad, Real Sociedad.
But I messaged Darren saying, because he rang us and went, "Well, fuck you picking Bilbao for them, fucking behind Vallecano in the league." I went, "Darren, you didn't need to worry about what I'm picking. Just where I'm going Sociedad, they're playing fourth bottom Alaves." I went, "Well, that's fine then, mate. Good luck." And then when Bilbao won and Sociedad lost, I messaged him saying, "Oh, who's fucking better now?"
Well, when the Arsenal drew and Darren put Arsenal tut. I was going to wait. I was going to put in when Sociedad drew. I was going to say Sociedad tut. I was like, I can't be arsed with that. I was like, I'm just going to leave it.
Petty as fuck.
Oh, I was like, I didn't need that tit for tat. Like, I didn't care. Like, that's just doesn't he? Like, and it's expected of Darren. But
no, because I was a bit hanging out my arse. I never changed the picture, which I should have. I should have changed the tea bag and year in the face.
Nah, the week Sunday's bet doesn't count because it's already won and it's just free.
Our Paul's still on there.
They deserve. Like they're on there, so fine. But the weekend, Sunday's bets didn't count. But Saturday's all right.
I think this was the first one where we weren't waiting for a late goal to win for us.
That's it. Like there was two of them obviously.
Rotherham won out and Fulham won 3-2.
Yeah, that's it. Like, well, Fulham's game was mad because they're winning 1-0, they were getting beat 2-1, and then
we're getting beat 1-0, and then getting beat 3-1.
Then winning 2-1, 2-2-I, then 3-2-I. But like mine and yours were automatic payouts because they were like both went 2-0.
Mine was never automatic. I had Fulham.
Oh, was it? Oh, well, mine was and somebody else's.
I think it was Plum or old Paul. Because old David had Rotherham needs was 1-0. So me and Dave sat on his couch drinking Wild Turkey 101, thinking, fuck, we could fuck this better, me.
Oh, well, like, there was two of them that came in, and then obviously the rest were like, Fulham, you would have thought Fulham was never going to be in doubt, but Rotherham fucking 1-0 and...
Rotherham had fucking 9 minutes of extra injury time, and I was like, Dave, what are you dangerous here?
Oh, I was mad as hell. Well, I was watching the Wolves game, because Wolves, obviously, the first half they got suspended through the drawn, and then obviously they had the injury, and then another injury in the second half. Like, those fucking hell, there's a million minutes added on.
Yeah, with Darren as well. He was literally, when I paid him out, he's like, he messaged saying, well, I've got no fucking choice to pay you. You're the fucking last man standing now. I've only paid money for the bet on. Exactly, that's why I've done it, mate. Because I was going to pay you out and say, well, Darren, I'm not paying you out. You're paying me out.
My winnings now are going to get into me Monzo for Vegas.
Well, literally, I'll fucking that 100. Darren's bringing 60 quid hour tomorrow, and I've got 40 quid in the house. I'm just putting that in the what's it called, in an envelope, putting it in the thing. Now I've got 100 quid saved up for Vegas anyway in the Monzo, so I've got 200 quid.
Yeah, that's it. In some money,
and I've got $600.
Oh yeah. Obviously, well, we've got Turkey to go to like this year. Like at the minute, like the lever to the pound is ridiculous, like 11, 12 lever or something. The pound at the minute, I was like, can't get some money changed now while it's this, because you never know, come me, it might drop to like 7, 8 or something. And...
Well, Vegas, and if we win with a big bet or something like that, money's gone straight into the Monzo.
Yeah, any money I win now is just going to go into it, just for it's there.
Well, if I win the what's it called, the bet, and that, let's say we win 50 quid each, £5 back to my account, what I use, and then 45 in the Monzo.
Same. Yeah, I'm going to put the money back in my account for the bet, and then the rest in Monzo for save up for Vegas.
So, Vegas, this is who we've got at the moment. Me, you, Eda Ball Paul, Aaron, Dave, Brett, Cheers, Al, maybe Graham, his daughter, Watson and Redford.
What a weekend.
Gary Harden and Ben from
Gary Parkin.
Harden.
Oh, I thought you said Gary Parkin.
Darren's brother-in-law and Ben, his brother-in-law as well, gone out with the Glen Wrights. When he wanted 5 or 6, was gone to fucking 14.
Past that.
Imagine all 14 gone and all. Jesus.
Oh, but you absolutely scream. Absolutely.
You're probably sharing a room with Dave.
I share with him anyway, didn't care.
Well, he's stopping in the Luxor, which is a cheap hotel.
It's good enough for me.
Exactly, that's why.
That's a cheap one. It's still a 4-star, but it's a cheap one. I'll take
that. I would, Dave. I'll stop with you, mate, in the Bellagio in the suite, 1,400 quid for the 6 nights. I like champion, Dave. Our lass is having a kid. I'm stopping in the Luxor, 700 quid. Fair play, Dave. So I think I'm going to be sharing with Al or maybe I with Darren.
Mm-hmm. I don't really care.
But I think I would Paul, I would Dave. I think Brett's not bothered about where he's stopping being the Luxor, probably Chiz in the Luxor as well. Mm-hmm. I'm stopping in the either Caesar's Palace or the Bellagio.
Say like 41, isn't it?
That's it. Well, I'm going to stop there, mate. And fucking in the suite in the Caesar's Palace, got a fucking piano in it. What you dream of when they take a little tiger snooze.
I'll learn the piano in the next. I'll learn the piano in the next 3 years.
Like, I'll be in the Luxor, but I'll be sleeping on your couch. I fucking don't think so. Couldn't go into the room where you what's it called? The concierge. What are you doing?
No, you'd be on the fucking roof with a tiger chain, yeah.
Could be, mate. Could be. It is wild.
Honest mistake.
Literally, mate, we've probably gone on the link wheel. If there's 12, 13 of us, it's like $40 each, as much as you can drink for half an hour. I'm pretty sure when there's 14 of us, something like that, right, we'll just give you one to yourselves.
That's in it. That's what it is. Like, when there's enough of you, like, they've got to meet, like, the posse, they've got to make it for, like, special.
Well, I say if we're going to a club one night, right, I say, let's just get a table, a VIP table. Because at the end of the day, you probably spend less.
Yeah, 100%.
Like a VIP table for 14, it might be $1,000. But that's like fucking what? $75 each.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Minimum spends $1,000. That's only like that's about 3 bottles of Ciroc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas you fucking if you buy a round for 17 at $20 a drink.
I can promise you now, I will not be buying any rounds. I'm not buying any rounds.
No, but the thing is, if you buy the round, you got to think 14 times, so you'd only probably buy it once.
Yeah, but fucking, I'd be done after like 5 or 6, 7, and push.
You didn't though, mate, because you're drinking the vodka or something like that, and you're not drinking lager. So, mate, I was the same, but once I got off the lager onto the rum and that, fucking, I was just fucking shooting them down.
Yeah, but you're a vet. I'm a novice.
Aye, so we didn't have to go in rounds. We'll just buy bottles of Ciroc and that for the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I didn't mind, like I didn't mind flare, but I would not. I'll not be buying in rounds. But like I don't mind buying like for the table. Like it's a different story then.
You know the big 5-litre one that comes on the wheel thing. Get one of them, $700.
Get one in.
I'll be like, lads, it's only fucking $30 each or something.
Class, man. It'll be meant to be class.
Aye. To be honest with you, I don't think there'll be that many comes. Mm-hmm. They're all saying it now, but people.
Yeah, I think obviously it's the same with anything, and like you'll always get like high numbers to start with, and then like me mate Ryan, like he gets married. I think he stags like this year. We got put in a group. There was about 40 of us in the group. They got to Benidorm or something, and it's whittled down to like 12 or something already now. And it's like
you're still in there.
No, it's like, look, I'm not gonna go. It's like it's a week after my holiday. It's like I'll not go.
Can you?
Can't they? Like I'm not gonna afford it. I'd love to go. Why is one of my best mates? But I'd love to, but I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't get the holidays in work as well.
Aye.
Like,
so that's why I give everyone 3 years notice.
It's either my holiday or buying stag do.
Sorry, Christina, but
I did. I'm gone.
That's why I give 3 years notice. When
it.
Like I didn't do like when you like begin with like, oh, I don't know, and I'm like that, and then I showed you like it's 700 quid.
It's not, man. It's nothing.
And then if you save like 50 quid, let's say a month for 3 years, that's 1,800 quid.
Well, even if you save
700 on your flight and everything, that leaves you 900 quid. 900 quid. Convert that into dollars, you've got like 1,200 and something.
Well, even if you went minimum 20 quid a month for 3 years, you've still got 720 quid. That covers your flight and your accommodation, and then you just need to pick spending money up. It's mad.
I'm saying if you do 50 quid a month.
Yeah, no, that's what then it's covered spendings as well. Yeah, too.
I'm saying £100 a month for 3 years, so that's what?
3.5 grand.
3.5 grand, and then anything I win on bet scans in there and all.
I'm going to put bet money in there.
But my hotel and flight's about 1,200 quid.
Mm-hmm.
So if I gone with 4 grand, that leaves us what? 1,200 quid. It leaves us like 2,800 quid for 6 nights, for 6 days.
Mm-hmm. This way. Can I get a grand in one way?
So we're thinking about when we get there, land, limo to the hotels. You know what I mean? Taxi up and down the strip, fucking in limo of this fucking champagne or whatever you want in the back.
You're hanging out the fucking sunroof.
That.
Just top half and anyways.
Yeah. You're talking about a guy who's done 60 mile an hour down the Vegas Strip in a fucking Mustang.
And in a carpool lane in a Mustang or eco-friendly cars only.
Eco-friendly. I was on the phone here at that point. Wow.
Is this 12 litre fucking eco-friendly? Well...
I was on Google, wasn't I? It says it doesn't give a limit for the this is 5 litre Mustang eco-friendly. Just says you have to have more than one person in the car.
That'll do for us. 2 people minimum. That'll do us. We're in there.
It was a Saturday when we drove to Vegas, wasn't it?
It was. Gone to the USA,
Because I was finished free and then how David rang us because he was at Berkeley Dogs speed dating.
Dirty Dogs?
No, Berkeley Dogs.
Oh, I thought you said Dirty Dogs.
Berkeley Dogs speed.
Oh, the Speedway. Aye, nice ad.
Yeah.
I'd love to go and see the Speedway. You know, I think it's mint me.
You didn't get it, do you?
Eh?
Never said Speedway.
What you say?
Speed dating.
Oh, speed dating.
Yeah, Berkeley Dogs. They're all dogs.
Just
all
one dogs timing is I.
Oh, I had to get the fucking dog in.
She's there, man. She's just there. She's there.
Horrible little creature.
She's cast by that little eyebrows. Get him, you little bitch.
It looks like an Ewok out of Star Wars.
She's mental. She's just hyper as fuck all the time.
That's what you do when you give a dog sugar.
Didn't give her any sugar. She's just literally she's either hyper and running about all over, biting your toes and taking your socks off, or she's sleeping.
Yeah, I would give his son Fraser some a sip of Coca-Cola 3 weeks ago. And I gave him it about 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
Bouncing on the couch for 3 hours.
Go on,
he only had a sip.
Mad, isn't it? It's mad. Like we don't let the kids like drink Coke and like because it's so bad.
2 seconds.
I know, I was just saying. Why would kids be able to get tickets for that?
I don't know. Oh, Dibs. Oh, well, I also won Fulham. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, unlucky. You weren't in there first.
Right. So we're going 9 for the can, 9 for the pour. Taste?
I like that. I'll give it a 9.
I'll get 9 if you're on that. Price, I fucking dare.
I can't believe it. How much of the way. Well, what did you spend? 40 quid?
49.
And you had 2 pints, which was tenner, I would say.
No, one was 7.5%. And one was a Brewskis.
I always see it. Argument say again.
12 quid for the pint.
12 quid for the pint, aye. So that's.
Then I got my growler.
And your growler. Fuck no. So you're gonna talk about tenner for that.
So let's say 20 quid for that.
20 quid for that, and then so that leaves 30 quid. See a fiver a can?
Aye, 6 cans, fiver a can, fiver for 5%. I'd give it a 7. But it's a nice drink. I'll give it 7.5.
I was gonna say, like, you've got to give it a night because it was a nice drink as well. I would happily give it an 8, but I'd agree with 7.5. 7.5 is a decent score. It's not doing it disjustice because it was a nice drink.
To be honest with you, you probably could get another Czech Pilsner, not as good as this, but for about £2 to £3, like a Budweiser, Budvar or something, and it would be just as good.
Yeah, that's why I'll quite happily get the 7.5 and all. So what? 9, 9.5, 9, 7.5, 8.5.
All 9s, mate. Lay 9.5 in there.
8.5 then.
9, 27.
35.
7.5 is 34.5.
35.5.
Divide that by
35.5.
7.5 onto 27.
You said 28.
Oh yeah, it's 27. I meant 3 9s are 27.
Right,
Plus
and then
7.5 is 34.
right.
Divide that by 4. That is
8.25.
8.5.
Decent score.
So a turning point, Exile Pilsner, 8.5 out of 10. You smile, lad.
Laughing like she looks like a scuff. Like she looks like an absolute homeless person right now. Yeah. You've got your MC Hammer pants on, this fucking pink top on, and then this. Is that Emily's t-shirt or jumper or Amelia's?
You not got the dressing gown on?
No. She's got like, it looks like a crop top jumper onesie thing on. Like if I could take a photo of her now and send you it, like.
Does she look like the 1980s?
I've gone 1700s. Like she's got. It just looks,
laughing.
Eh?
I can hear her reaching in the back.
Oh, she's cleaning some dog shit, right?
Oh.
And then when you clean the dog shit with the piss, right? Like whenever you wipe another floor with or picking up, Luna just gans for it, so she just gans off it, waving on like that's my mess.
They stick the dog's nose in the piss.
Ah, well, I cracked her nose tonight, right? I cracked the bed because she was trying to get the scan. You can't crack. I was like, you can. It's to learn.
What? Can't ring fucking dog line, are they?
I know.
My owner's been beaten as.
Crackers, man, crackers. But yeah, so we got 8.5 for that, which respective score. Nice drink. Now, the reason we took that one first so that we can compare these obviously two IPAs side by side.
Let's finish my other IP off then.
Let's get a fucking glass of water or something to rinse that out with.
Well, I've got 2 glasses. Marty. 2 glasses.
1 second. Black Ross, what was Michael? What was the batty saying to you? Black Ross?
Are you giving me a surprise party?
Why do you say no for petrol money? You say aye. Do you know how much money he's got?
Beak.
Stupid, yeah. Say aye.
Hey, Marty. Got a boat to pick with a batty.
Get on then.
Well, was my invitation to this party?
I asked you about 4 weeks ago and you said no.
I'm at work, aren't I?
I said, yeah, I'm having a party. You want to come? You went no. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. And that was literally how the conversation went. I was like, that's good enough for me.
Where's it at, like?
Just down the road from mine, Town and Farm Club.
Oh, me and Mick's going to the club tomorrow anyway. Me, Mick, Alan, Graham.
Fair enough.
Maybe Redford's coming over and Watson.
Cool.
You better than the Batty's party. Get the cards out.
Thank you. Dad's not playing the cheating bastard.
I'm the cheating bastard according to Daz.
Gotta do what you gotta do. So, like when it all came, I was like, fucking something fishy's going on here.
Oh yeah.
That's what, like, literally when I seen the one Daz and the prediction, like, this is fishy as fuck. This. I seen yours and Dave's, and then someone in Southampton was like, fishy as fuck.
And then Nigel, West Ham.
I was like, oh, that's what Nigel. Oh, you and Nigel obviously must have went opposite teams, and then somebody went Southampton. Dave went Southampton, like, fishy as fuck. This.
I bet you underneath though, you're thinking, yes.
What a guy. Everybody would have
No, it is. Oh, Darren. Fortnightly years to rope Nigel into it.
Got 3 ways,
Do you know what the true story was? Nigel works in the building now David works in, owns his own business. It's Harry Maguire's uncle.
Aye.
So Nigel pops in, he goes, who's Stephen up there? Now Dave and it's my cousin, what half these guns? These want to go 3 ways, 125 quid each out Dave. I'll text him.
Yes.
Nigel said you want to go 125 quid each. Yes. That was it.
All day.
And then we just had to manipulate the results. How's it cheating?
How's it cheating?
Mm-hmm.
Because you've purposely gone for the outcomes that favour you.
That's not cheating.
Yes, it is.
No, cheating is when you cheat to get an upper hand on someone else. All we've done is manipulate the results to get the money.
That's still cheating.
It's not cheating.
Yes, it is.
It isn't.
Yes, it is.
It isn't.
Look, it is cheating, but I don't care because I'd have done the same thing. Anybody would have.
Right. Act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage.
Which you've done.
But we never gained an advantage because we were already there.
But
so
we have though.
But what
you've acted dishonestly to gain an advantage.
No, because we haven't gained an advantage. What cheating is what me and Dave done to Fruity.
Yeah, you're still like, I don't know how you're trying to wash this away, but you've cheated. It says there acted dishonestly.
But who have we gained an advantage on?
The rest of the people that's out.
But he's already out.
It's still not the point.
What cheating is if we cheated to get you out.
No, but then you've acted dishonestly to get the pot between the three. Because if you went one team, somebody else went the other team, and then they went the other team, all three could have lost, and then would have all been back in this week.
Well, it wouldn't have, because I picked Man United and they won.
But if you lost, you would have been out.
But they didn't.
But if you did, that's it.
He won, and how Darren answer is, he goes, well, if we didn't have the life, then you just couldn't have cheated. I went, well, there would be no one else in. I would have won it last week.
That's it. You'd have won it last week. That's it. Like,
no. What it means is to cheat, you need to gain an advantage on an opponent, but you were already out. But we haven't cheated. What we've done is, how we cheated. We all had the teams to pick.
Because you're conspired between the 3 years.
That's conspiracy, not cheating.
It's still the same thing. Look, no matter how you sugarcoat it, it's cheating. But I don't look. I'm not having this conversation because I don't care.
Act dishonestly.
That's what you've done. You've acted dishonestly.
All right, and then let's have a look at the next one. Then Marty, conspiracy.
Look, it's definitely fucking conspiracy.
Conspiracy, a secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful.
Well, fucking hell.
Mate, it was conspiracy all the way.
There's definitely conspiracy right there then.
It weren't cheating, it was conspiracy.
There's conspirator into there, you daft cunt. But nah, everybody in the same boat would have done the same situation. Like,
you know what I loved is when our Darren Gans, when our Paul went, you'd have done the same thing, it was you and Saucy there. Darren, that's different, Paul. No, it's not. Darren left the chat.
Well, it's not different. It's exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same.
See? Like, but
you know, Dave said, he goes, at the end of the day, why can anyone complain? Use the 3 left and use the pick teams that he's still got.
That's it, 100%. Nobody can complain. Like, use the last 3 and you can do whatever you want to win that money.
Well, do you know what it is? No one complained when it was Dubs in Paul, didn't it? Darren never sent that email around, did he?
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
And then to rub salt in the wound, Nigel, like, let's get a picture of us all together. And when the outcomes come in, we'll send it to you, Darren.
Was that Nigel, was it?
That was Nigel.
I had no idea who it was.
Nigel, he likes to come in the pure shit house.
Our guy.
Let's get a picture of the 3 of us together and then we'll send it to him once it comes in.
He'd have been fuming, Dazza and all.
Oh, mate. He's still gone on about it now.
Well, I can imagine. It's like a dog with bone.
Love it, mate. Love it. Oh, Dave rang us and went, thinking about it. Maybe we are cunts. I went, what are you on about? Well, we've done that on the last man standing, aye. When we cheated Fruity in the fucking NFL as well. Yeah, fair play. Maybe we are cunts.
Not maybe, you just are cunts.
Did I show you Robbo's ring that he got?
Mm-mm.
So you know, if you won the NFL fantasy football, you got ring. Oh mate, I'll send you now. It's a beauty.
Was it Andy Goodfellow won one or somebody else won one?
Ryan Buckingham.
Bucks, I seen Bucks.
I was the same one.
Nice ring.
That's what Robbo got. So him and Dave's wearing them down the NFL.
Aye, nice.
Brewskis goes, well, I didn't get a ring. I went, Dave Brewskis, you were in charge of the money last year. 2 years ago when you won. So we're not going to buy you a ring if you've got the money already.
Brewskis has fucking too many rings to start with.
I went, it's up to you to buy the ring yourself. And he's like, oh, well, what happened here? And I went, well, when Dave won it last year, he got 80 quid and then 20 quid was to buy the ring. And this year, Robbo got 80 quid. And then it was 20 quid to buy the ring because the ring's like about 16 quid, 4 quid delivery. Mm-hmm. And he goes, well, I went, well, you can buy yourself one because you legitimately did win at Berks in 2019. So you can buy yourself one if you want. He goes, I will. And I'll put a picture on and it was like the winners and the losers one above the other. And can also buy that one for being the fucking worst this year as well. Didn't even respond to it because you beat him in the last game, didn't you? Mm-hmm. So he was like literally in the worst team of everybody.
He took the wooden spoon.
Aye, and you can also get the losers one. So it was like instead of the ball, it said loser in the middle.
The losers ring.
He's like, I didn't even respond to it. Our Dave's fucking howling. He fucking says his private message, love it. Fruity says his private message, love it. Yeah, good times.
Min quack, I love it.
Yeah, you need to come into the what's it called one?
The Dynasty.
Let's see.
Probably not. I just.
I'll help you out this year. What you need to avoid is old players.
Yeah, and we had this conversation before, but I just.
You know what it is with a legacy league? I think it'd be better because, like this year, people picking like you're going to have to pick a good quarterback who's young early doors. So like you got your Josh Allens, your Sean.
I just can't be asked to invest in it for fucking 3 years. It's
well, not because every year we do like a tenner each year to do it, but what happens is at the end of this, after the end of the first year, you don't do a full redraft again. You keep them players. Mm-hmm. What you do is you then draft the actual rookies coming out of college, and that'll help you with that, obviously. Hey, mate, I'm fucking watch college football more than the NFL.
Nah, but you could be dodgy though. We've just realised you're a cunt.
Well, I'm not that fucking dodgy, mate.
You're that dodgy enough. When there's fucking money on the line. First pick.
First pick. 7th round draft choice out of Buffalo.
Marty picked 2 and 3. Steve picked 4 and 5. You attack these 2 here because they're the best players coming up. Shit is 2. I'll attack them 2 though. They're the best 2 in there.
But the thing is with the Dynasty League, so let's say if you get off to a fucking absolute humdinger of a start and you're like 7-0, and let's say you've got DeAndre Hopkins and he goes down, and I've got Devontae Adams and I'm, let's say, at 2 and 5, and I've already written the season off because I'm not getting to the playoffs at this point. I could trade you Devontae Adams for your first round pick next year, and you get to keep Devontae Adams. So you're like then in a win now mode, and I'm like rebuilding for the future.
I just think it's just too much, and I just can't be asked for it. Like I didn't mind this one. Like if I had them 3 weeks where I just missed it and just didn't be asked, if I actually paid attention, I could have been in the playoffs for it, but I just never did.
Fucking, I got absolute 2 years running. I got fucking done. Like literally, fucking, I couldn't believe when 5 of my players went on IR in 1 weekend.
I know, man. That was the week you played me, wasn't it?
And you like, and out there when Dave, doesn't matter who I picked, I was never winning the game. I couldn't never accumulate the amount of points.
I mean, I only fucking just see you won that week and I'll buy about 20 points.
Well, the thing, no, you won by 6 points. But literally, if I picked some guy off the waivers and he got 7 points, but the top one got fucking only 10, so I would have still lost by like 3 points or something. And I went, well, I couldn't do that one because it said that Montgomery had a chance of starting, and they pulled him right at the end. So I had to waiver somebody in on Sunday morning. Basically, it was like Sunday morning. It was like 3:00 in the afternoon. I had like waiver in the Zed Moss.
Absolutely shit house in it, brutal.
But this one with the dynasty, you get like 24 draft picks, so you got 24 players.
Yeah.
So if something like that happens, you're going to be you got your own depth of players to pick to like choose from. So you probably like that.
As much as I want to get involved, I'll probably going to give it a miss. Like,
why not Southwick 49ers?
Southwick Smashers.
Aye, Dave's a penny well pat me. Vanderlei Inc.
Vanderlei. As much as I get involved, like I said, it's only 10, but I
could coerce you by draft day. I'll coerce you.
Hey,
you'll be in by the draft day.
I probably will, but at the minute I'm saying I'm out.
Well, there's Mick, Brewskis, media, but everyone who was in last year is back in it except for you.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is we'll make a chat on Facebook just for that NFL, because obviously for trades and stuff like that.
Another group.
No, well, this group, it's like knee band, knee like that. But if you like say, instead of having to, because you've got shut on that sleeper thing, but I don't know if anyone checked. So let's say if you lose in the season, like, look, I want to get rid of, I don't know, for an example, Mike Evans, good wide receiver from Tampa Bay, but he's a bit old. Look, anyone who's challenging want to give us a second round pick, maybe.
I checked fucking the NFL app once, and I had like 3 messages like for people asking to like trade players, and I was like, oh well then, like 2 weeks out of the game, I was like, oh well then, never mind. Oh, never.
That's it. If we'd like just make a Facebook chat or something like that, you know what I mean? This is just for trades. If you want to trade somebody, at the end of the day, mate, if I'm fucking absolute bottom of the league, I'm fucking trading all my old people in for fucking.
Well, let's have another drink then.
Which one do you want to go for?
You choose.
It's up to you.
I went the Pilsner first.
Eeny, meeny, miny, more. Catch it. Buy a tour. If it squeals there, go eeny, meeny, miny, more. So we're going with Book Moon Brew. I like it's got the moon above it.
Yeah, it's class, isn't it? It's class. Book Moon Brew. What a can that is, man. What a can. Like, even just like the lemons on the tree there, like it's
kind of Book Moon Brew, Brooklyn Clan. Book Moon Brew, Brooklyn Clan.
You gotta put your head up.
Right, so this is a vegan-friendly beer brewed on the green energy-powered brew kit. A young buck standing proud with antlers growing to full maturity as the summer weathers roll across the landscape, encouraging nature to grow and produce. An unfined West Coast pale hopped with Centennial, Chinook and Amarillo and Citra, 5.4% from Ashington Court, Nottingham. Artwork by Honor Kane, at On Bond Tattoos, and it is Salteast Brewing. There you go.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Yeah, we need to get our own fucking B, you know. Like I know we've said a few times now, and obviously the geeks from working class militia, he might have a guy as well. When you get in touch with him, oh Jesus Christ!
As you has done that and all.
It's gone off it. It's gone for it. I'm not gonna do that because I didn't want to spoil the drink, so I'm gonna let it just settle back in. Oh shit.
Oh mate, this fucking flies out. Like, careful with this one.
Oh Jesus Christ! Fucking hell! Took off like a rocket.
Yeah. I've literally only poured that as
my first base. Look at that! Look at that!
Jesus.
It's like fucking 4 fingers deep.
It comes out thick and fast as fuck there.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
True, now when we opened the can, it come shot out like that.
Should have just went, right, we'll give it a minute. It went berserk, didn't it?
Did indeed.
Yeah, early on, me and Ollie, we're just having a few games of Rocket League. Yeah, it's such a funny game, man. It's mad, like it's class. And Ollie goes, I was like, what? You went, should we stream this? I was like, stream it. And I went, should we go on Twitch and stream it? I was like, actually, now you said that, I've got this set up to Twitch. I was like, should we stream on Twitch? You went, get on then. So we streamed for 2 hours on Twitch earlier, where like a couple of people like jumping in and out, and one of the people like we were like on watching us like stream. He was chatting to us. He was from. He comes out. Oh, like he's like, where he's from? Or we're from the UK. What about you? He's like, I'm from the US. I was like, oh, cool. Whereabouts? Oh, Cali. I was like, are you a Niners fan? He's like, I am. I was like, what a guy! What a guy! And he was chatting to us. Like, he sells on eBay and stuff like that. And he's got his stream. Like he streams every day, like 11 o'clock our time, so like 3 o'clock their time. And I was saying, I should jump in my stream just to have a little chat as well. It was funny, like playing Rocket League is so funny. Wally, he's like, I was like, Wally, get in the mixer. He's like, is it coming in the mixer? And I was like, get in there. He's like, Dad, get in the mixer. It's coming in.
I love it in the mixer.
In the mixer, get in the box. In the mixer. Rocket League's such a good game. It's a funny game, man. Like we were playing 2-on-2s, and we played 3-on-3s, and we had somebody else helping out. And such a funny game. You would enjoy Rocket League. It's a class game.
I played it. I didn't like it.
Oh, it's a good game. It's a good laugh. But
the laughs.
I'm
not really into laughs.
Jesus, that fucking fluffing that's minging. I thought you were getting your PlayStation. Is it there?
It's sitting there with her.
Your PlayStation 5's there. You kept that one quiet.
I didn't even want to get FIFA yet.
Oh.
60 quid again in this.
Well, you've got 60 quid worth of vouchers there.
Well, if I can wait a couple of weeks and get it for 30, I'll save 30 quid worth of vouchers.
But how long's that couple of weeks going to wait for, though? Because it might not gain that back. I'm sure you can get an August for like 40 quid, 50 quid.
That's 60 quid.
Is it?
Being on. Yeah, I'll get my pants pulled down.
Oh, it's a good, like, Rocket League, it's a good game, Rocket League. I enjoy it. Decent to laugh. Like, we played some games at 40 early on. We jumped on, won the first game of duos, come second in the second game, and then we won the third game. And then we went to play the fourth game, and his switch went fat. I was like, cheers, Oz. So I left it on duos. Like, I got like 6. I was like, I would have won that game if you were here, Ollie. And then we played like game 4 and 5, and we got like second and third again. I was like, Ollie, man. I was like, Ollie, this is your fault.
I've been playing Red Dead Redemption.
Online?
No, just a normal.
Oh, was Mortal Kombat? Oh, Mortal Kombat was on the Xbox, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today or yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm sure it's on the Xbox.
It is Game Pass.
Love Mortal Kombat. What a game.
I'd beat you.
Probably would, but still, what a game. Like, just learning. I just love the fatality finishes. Like, learning them is ridiculous.
Easy now, mate. Because if you get one and you got full bar, you just press like L2 and X.
Oh, just like a finish, like the old wrestling games used to be like a finisher, L2 and R2 or something like that.
If it's not like, if your bar's not full up, you've got to like press all the buttons.
Yeah. So
you got to buy your finishes and that.
Yeah.
You got to buy your finishes.
Like a battle pass type thing.
No. What you do is you do the story mode. And when
you get like online coins.
No, it's not really online coins. It's like in-game coins.
Yeah, that's so online. That's what I mean. Like, so credits.
When you used to get the coins.
Yeah, like credits. Yeah,
it's a bit like that, mate. So when you're fighting the computer on the story, you're gaining coins, and then you just go online and you find out where, like, if you want to get all Sub-Zero's gear, you go around, you just buy all the Sub-Zero's gear. But like when you do the battles on the story mode, that's about 7 hours.
Yeah.
You do all them, you get like fucking 400,000-500,000 coins.
Mm-hmm. Well, we load in 40 today, and the fucking Green Goblin was. I was like, I'm gonna buy the Green Goblin because he's a cunt. I love the Green Goblin. What a bad guy.
Look like the Green Goblin.
Eh?
You look like a Green Goblin.
I bought him because we love a bad guy. I think he's a good guy, the Green Goblin.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but this is fucking.
This is not getting any better when I'm pouring it. Like, I'm letting it settle, then pouring it in. It's just been minging, and I'm dabbing the froth off, and like obviously tasting it. The froth is tasting minging, so hopefully the drink tastes better than the froth.
Like a fucking ice cream sundae or something.
That's it. It's horrible, isn't it? Like it's taking so long to go down.
Right, so I pause. I'm going to give it a 7.
5. Is that it? Whew. Lucky that.
Are you giving it?
Not a 7. Whew.
Well, the reason why I'm giving it a 7, it's given a head, but the head's staying, so it makes it like it's going to be a good drink.
And but we're pouring them from two. We're pouring them from 2 different glasses in. It's the same outcome.
It's not going to flatten. If it was like this, and then within a second it was flat, then I'd be a bit dubious.
Nah,
anyway, I'm going to take a drink.
Well, I'm just going to finish it.
Cheers.
1 second.
Beauty on the pint pot in it.
That's right there. Fucking hell.
Cheers.
Oh, that's such a nice drink.
You know what it is? I was wondering why it was lemons on it. It's very lemony.
I was going to say it's a very sweet drink. Yeah, it's a really sweet drink. I like that, mate. Yeah, that's quite a nice drink. It's quite a refreshing drink.
Give me a pint pot.
Eh?
Wish I poured this in my pint pot. But hey,
it's a really nice, a really easy drink. That, to be honest, it's quite a refreshing drink.
Yes, I'm enjoying it. I think it's nice.
Yeah, I'll drink that for fun. That drink there.
It's sweet but tart.
Yeah, that will go down. You can drink them for fun. Them so easy to drink. Like nothing to them, like bitterness or like chewing this wise. Like it just goes down the gullet. Open up and pour
like
it in.
For a bit of like a bit of citrusy at the end, a bit of tart at the end. It's quite good. Talking about tart, did you see Henry Cejudo and Conor McGregor's back and forth? So Conor McGregor put on roses are red, lemons are tart. Henry Cejudo is a little fart. And Henry Cejudo messaged back saying, commenting on it saying, look, Conor, I'm a massive fan, really respect you. And next time I see you, I hope to shake your hand. Then maybe you can take a line off me head. So all nicey nice and then give him a little bit at the end.
Henry's a great fighter.
Like when Dana White, when Henry Cejudo, like 100% right he was. He goes, I want to come back and fight Volkanovski. And Dana White's like, no, that's not how we do it here. You've got to work your way back again. He's like, well, if I had blonde hair or a Canadian accent, maybe I would have gotten what I wanted.
I think we had the conversation before.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? 100% right, didn't he?
Bang on the money.
Fucking Dana White's contradicted himself. Conor McGregor was out of the ring for how long? Out of the octagon, how long? Come back and fucking fought a championship fight.
The reason for that was
he got a good eye, like, but he's still done it.
The reason for that was because Conor McGregor sells the UFC like nobody sells the UFC like Conor McGregor does. Like, but sell a fight.
Ronda Rousey got absolutely chinned and then got chinned again.
Yeah, but like Ronda, like said at the time, Ronda was like the biggest woman in the sport. Like, it's always going to be the same. The biggest name will sell the biggest fight, no matter if they've been out the ring for 3 years, 4 years.
But Henry Cejudo is like literally, he's so
he's so underwritten. Henry Cejudo
literally he was a flyweight champion going in to fight Dillashaw, and we got told if you lose, the flyweight division's done.
Yeah, it's bang out of order.
Chin Dillashaw after about 30 seconds.
I know. Like, well, London. It's only the Paddy the Baddies in London, headline in London. Really? I was like, yes, get in there.
$2,000 a ticket though.
I know, that's what I said to Mick we're talking about. I was like, well, I was like, Mick, I can't afford like stupid money for it. Like,
you could get cheaper tickets.
That's what I said. I was
like, be looking octagon side.
That's what I said. Oh, we've had the conversation already, man, haven't we?
No, you never said about octagon or side or anything.
Oh, like I would say like
$2,000.
$2,000 for like being like ringside tickets. Like no, like if you're gonna like mid rafters, you're gonna look at £100 a ticket. I'd imagine like it's in which fine. You're gonna watch on a big screen regardless. You're just gonna go for the atmosphere and like the occasion.
Mick's got a bit of that now, isn't he? So he fucking thinks he's above us. But he still cuts about in his Rhode Island suit.
Well, he was today, right? Because he's been in Glasgow for the last 2 weeks. And obviously,
To be doing up there.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. But then he's come back today. He's like, "Oh, I've left at last minute. Can I get a suit for tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Well, you're not gonna get a fitted suit for tomorrow. No, you're gonna get a fucking off the rack suit."
Why is he having a suit?
Because he's a fucking batty. That's why.
Why do you need a suit for your 30th?
Because he thinks he's a
fucking polo shirt and jeans.
He thinks he's a big time baller, doesn't he?
He's a fucking little pleb.
Hey, when we were talking before, I think we were talking about before. I was talking to Michael and to Shane before, and we were talking about the wrestling and stuff. He said, "Oh, yeah, they're back in there on like the end of the month on Mick's birthday." And I was like, the last time we were there, obviously talking to Shane, I was like, "You try to get fucking one-on-one with the big dogs and you lost it, didn't you?"
I was the Tuesday night.
Was it
he as well, Stephen.
I would be for
you. I got there.
No. But it was mad at them. But then we were talking about it, and then I was saying, I was like, and they're going, "Oh, come to the pub like in your lot." I was like, "I know, I'm never buying a drink in any of your pubs. I didn't care what you say." It's like, it's not happening. He went, I was like, "I bought 2 pints in the Vic." He went, "Were we not there?" Like, I was like, "No, you weren't. That's why I bought 2 pints."
Was that bloke? That lasso looked like a bloke.
Nick Palmer. I was like, "I'm not buying any more pints in any of the pubs. I didn't care what you say." Fucking my
family orientated pubs, those fuck off.
Like, it's my right not to buy a pint in the pubs.
I'm just got for piss, mate. So I've been drinking coffees and shit.
Come and say hello to me, audience, while Steve goes for the toilet. What's Steve just done? What has he done? Who does he think he is? Top Dog Terry. Tell the audience what we're doing earlier on. What we're doing earlier.
Oh, swimming.
You enjoy it?
Yeah. What? 2.5 hours or something.
2 hours 10 minutes on it.
2 hours 10 minutes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gonna do that tomorrow for how long?
A couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Couple
okay.
hours. All right. After your footy. Yeah. Before the summer match comes on.
Yeah.
Cool. Then we'll get ready for mixed party afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like a plan?
Fine.
Like the plan, Geronimo?
Yeah. So we'll play other games too.
Like what?
Or, I don't know, like after a couple, maybe we'll go have a couple of games of Fortnite and then back on Rocket League for the rest.
You reckon?
Like we had today.
Is that a plan?
Just like one, yeah.
Couple of wins.
Mm-hmm.
Got some wins today, didn't we?
Yeah.
The boys, big flex.
Got 3, didn't we? Yeah, 3.
No, got 2 wins out of 6 games.
Oh.
Not too bad though, was it?
No.
Unless you're in the beast, on it. Yeah. Like you said. Big flex, baby, big flex. Muscles.
Wait, is this on?
Yeah, we're live.
Huh?
Got footy tomorrow. Good morning.
He's Ollie Omicron.
What?
Huh?
I don't know what he said.
What did you say?
Ollie Omicron.
Oh, Omicron.
I don't have COVID anymore. I was the first one to not have COVID anymore, actually.
I thought you were the first one to have it.
Yeah,
It's simple mathematics, that Ollie. Everyone has it for 7 days. You got it first, you lose. However, Nene's got the genes like the big dog.
Who's talking to you?
Huh?
Nene's got the genes like the big dog. I got it before any of yous. That was fine.
Yeah. All right, come on then. I know you've got good for your eyes. Come on and seal it, son. Shut that door when you get it. I need to tell you a story now about big flexing. And when he was flexing, Ollie's got this. He's got if Ollie went on the weights and did a weight, whatever, he'd have the same body structure as Nate Diaz. Like literally, when he's given the flex rate, he's got just the exact same body shape as Nick Diaz.
When Ollie tried to pick my weights up.
No, but we were resting in the sitting room yesterday, right? And obviously I give him a power bomb, I give him a fucking sacrifice, flipping everything, and then I speed him. And as I was getting up from my speed, he got up before me. And so I curb stomped many times, but obviously I just fake curb stomp him. Oh, Ollie curb stomped me. Knee fake curb stomp.
Yeah. Do you know what might be good for Ollie? He's got the gangly limbs, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Jiu-jitsu, get him into that.
We spoke about it many times. Like, I'm going to I think we were talking about it just before Chris said, "Oh, I can't take him down to Amsterdam and start letting them all about."
I mean, do you know Kev Collier from work?
Mm-hmm.
He does jiu-jitsu.
But my mate Amphas work with Wolf House, and like they teach jiu-jitsu and everything, like they're always rolling about. But yesterday we were wrestling. I normally pretend curb stomp Ollie. Yesterday, so Ollie got back up before me. I was getting back up. Fucking stamped on my head, literally ball his heel on the back of my head, clonked us. I was like, oh fuck me. And I was like, I was literally lying on the floor. I was like, my head, I was like, oh my god, I'm spinning. And Christina was crying, laughing. I was like, and I was crying, laughing, like, he's knocked us for 6 here. Absolutely knocked us for 6.
Concussion was that?
Oh, I pure curb stomped us. I absolutely went for it and all. I was like,
I reckon Ollie would be all right at jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I was laughing back off her, and I was like, oh, this is only fake, you know. He's like, well, it's not fake when you're power bombing me and slamming me on this chair.
I'm slamming you on a cushion. Curb stomping
I was crying. I was absolutely
curb stomping on Lionel.
They were streaming down my face. I was laughing me back off. I was doubled over. Christine was crying, laughing.
Yeah, that's
like,
the difference between me and you. I'd have been furious.
Oh, I was scared. Well, I was fucking throwing all over. Like the fact you just stomped this, proper stomped us and all.
Absolutely done, yeah.
Oh, it was class. I loved it. But he felt awful afterwards and all. I was like, Ollie, don't worry about it. It's fine. But it was mint. But I said to Christine Lord, like, I take him to Amp's gym just to roll about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like,
when he's young,
he's got something to learn himself out to look after himself as well. And
100%.
Like he's got like you said, he's got dangly arms and legs, man. It's ridiculous.
Well, our Dave's kid Fraser, right?
Mm-hmm.
So our Dave went to his nursery, pick him up. Oh, can I have a word, Mr. Hopper? Our Dave was like, "What's up? Your son hit somebody for train today." And our Dave was like, all right, oh fuck no. What happened? Oh, well, the other boy tried to take the train off him, so he hit me with it. Our Dave was like, well, fucking fair, that's what you got to do, innit?
Well, yeah, that's what you do.
He's like, my son's not going to get fucking bitched about by another kid trying to take a train off him. You need to fucking mark your territory.
That's it, all day long.
That's what the kid's never done since.
Took the train off him.
No. Fraser fucking owns that little bitch now.
That's it. Stepping in my territory now.
Okay, man, he's brutal. Like, his daughter, Cadence, call her the snitch. And Cadence is like that. Like, Dad, someone's got to beat you up for snitch. He's like, good, you learn a lesson. Absolutely brutal.
Oh, there's so many lessons that kids can learn. It's ridiculous.
Oh dear, what do you think happened to me when I was young? If I snitched, I got a good hiding.
Definitely. It's what they need to learn.
You should come down, Sheffield, next time. I'm boy you up. Gone down Saturday, Sunday.
Hey?
Gone down Saturday, Sunday. Saturday night out. Do you know what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went down, stopped in the hotel. Obviously, we'll get a twin room. Or you can get a room by yourself because it's only fucking 35 quid for the night.
It's now, is it?
And do you know how much I spent on the Saturday? 80 quid.
Not too shabby, is it? Not too shabby.
80 quid because we went in that Fire Pit Rocks, mate, and it was fucking. There was me, Connor, and David, and we're getting a 6-pint pitcher, so you're paying 20 quid, getting this for £2, but then you weren't getting another one for another few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
And fucking cheap as chips. Should come down one time in the summer.
In the summer, it'd be class, wouldn't it?
Aye. You and Dave get on.
I know. Fucking. I was trying to fight us.
He tries to fight me for some reason.
No, he just loves to fight, doesn't he? He just loves to fight.
He's Finley, isn't he?
I think we said that last time, didn't we? That he just loves to fight.
My name's Finley and I love to fight.
Nah, he's a good lad. You were Dave. I like you, Dave. Like, all the time in the world for him.
Do you know it's Fruity's birthday today?
I seen it, aye.
Did you see the picture someone put on of him?
Mm.
Oh, mate.
I've not been on socials much. Like the past week, I've not been on socials. Jesus Christ, it looks like fucking Handsome the Caretaker.
Someone said he looks like Gollum.
It does look like Gollum. That's awful. That's an awful photo, that, mate. That, Jesus Christ.
Literally, it was Tom put it on Facebook. I commented on it, obviously.
That just reminds me because I've seen his hair there. And I know I don't want to talk about hair, but seen his hair. But Mick messages there last like 2-3 days ago saying I booked and get a hair transplant in Turkey. I was like, when? He's like, I'm just waiting for them to confirm the date, but maybe the next month or so. He's waiting $2,000. It's money, innit? If you've got the money, you do it.
So he's like, I put it on and through. He's like, rats this, mate.
Awful. That's an awful photo, that.
I just put on the Conor McGregor, who the fuck's this guy?
What's that thing? Because every time I try to look for that one, right? Because I wanted to use that one so much and I can never find it on normal gifts.
Ah, mate, it's not on normal gifts.
I know. What's it called?
Tenor. Tenor.
We're there. Tenor. Tenor gift. Gift keyword. Is that it there? Because it says I've got it.
Yeah.
Just that one there.
Yes.
Well, I've got it. Why can't I ever fucking find it, cunt?
What you do is when you're on the keypad, read.
Just on like Messenger, Facey Messenger.
Right. So I'll go on Facey Messenger. I'll send you a message. So on the keyboard, I'll put it in the group chat, me and Mick. So on the keyboard, do you see a little world at the bottom?
A world.
Yes.
No, not that. Not yet. Not.
Right. Go to your settings and go to keyboards.
Settings. Whereabouts is that in settings?
It is
accessibility.
I think so. Accessibility, yes.
Accessibility.
No, it's not accessibility.
No.
Oh, no, it is, yeah. Under physical and motor, go to keyboards.
Under what?
It's under accessibility and then physical and motor. So you have touch, ID, switch control, voice control, side button, Apple TV, remote, keyboard.
Oh, keyboards, yeah, keyboards, aye.
Go to keyboards
Mm-hmm.
and you go to... No, it's not there.
Because then mine says hardware keyboards, full keyboard access off, key repeat, sticky keys, slow keys, and then show.
Oh, no, it's under general. So we go to settings and go to general.
Okay, yeah.
Then keyboard.
Yeah.
And then it says keyboards at the top. How many have you got?
Yeah, I've got 2 English UK and emoji.
Yes, and then go to add new keyboard.
Yep.
And then gift keyboard.
Gift keyboard. There you go. Good. So that's all. That's on there then. So let's go back to Messenger. I've got just here there. Let's reset this here. Just gonna send you this dot first of all, so it comes through. Right, and then GIF. No, not be GIF.
Go to the little circle at the bottom left.
Oh, there, the world, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. So I always just type Conor McGregor.
Then what you do is you press on it and it copies it and then you paste it onto the message.
Oh, 1 second. One enable full access, 1 second. Go to settings, there you can. So
keyboard. When I sent you.
Allow full access. I've just seen the boy one eye. Next.
Yeah. Huey Frenchie in there.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah, Huey.
Open message, hold open GIF keyboard, right? Cool. Okay. Oh, your dad couldn't get off there then. Open keyboard. There we go. Search Conor McGregor. There it is, straight off the bat. You have got to copy the thingy, did you see it?
You just press on it, it copies it. And then you press on the E, like the...
Yeah, and paste it in there. There it's
there.
there. I've looked for that one so many times, I'm like, in like the groups of the boys.
Have you seen me doing that and you think, where's he getting these from?
I just think, because like about 3 weeks ago, right, we got a new lad join our footy team. And literally he got out of the group, and then we're talking about training and stuff. And the first thing he said is, "Ali picking up for training," and me and Mike were like, "Who the fuck is this cunt here?" And I was like, "Let's find that kid." And I've looked for it. I can't find. I was like, so I messaged around. I was like, "I'm trying to find the Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is this guy?"
Like when I went, who's Marty going to pick the fuckless this week on the bed? I'm going to pick this. I'll do this. You'll do nothing.
I've looked for them ones as well. You'll do nothing. There's nothing there.
It's all under that keyboard, mate. That's the key. Swear words on that keyboard.
Oh, can you save these to your favourites?
Well, next time you put in Connor, it'll come up on recents.
Good, because I'm going to look for it again. Just recent. Oh, shit.
Or when you put in,
Oh, there, it just shows Conor McGregor there. I've clicked there, and it just shows.
On mine there, if you have a look, it says, "Who the fuck is this guy?" and William Butcher on the top.
Aye. Mine says Conor McGregor, and then it says WhatsApp, Perky, Snowstorms, whatever. So you'll do nothing. Yeah, and then it's Conor McGregor, you'll do nothing. I love it. I'm just going to put in there because I know I'll use that one in the meantime as well. I love it.
I couldn't believe you had the gift keyboard and weren't even using it.
I know. I just didn't know how to put it on.
Facebook gifts, that's kids.
Like, literally, I thought, because I've done what I thought it's got to work, but then I never knew how to activate it.
Right, I'll do this. You'll do fucking nothing.
I can't wait to use. I can't wait to use them. Can't wait to just lash them out in every group chat possible.
Literally, the ones I lash out the most is McGregor or the Butcher.
Oh, they're the best ones. Like, they just fit everything.
Like when somebody put in, "Oh, Darren, knee cheat on this time. Just quit being a cunt." That's what I'm saying.
That's the kind of way to use them, man.
"Oh, Darren, I'll do this. You'll do nothing."
Kind of way to use it. I'm buzzing.
See, people, every day is a school day on the Beard Brothers podcast. How to get the gift keyboard on your iPhone. Marty's loving it now. He's putting it in there now.
One of the lads just put something in from the footy chat. I was thinking, I hope it's something I can use them one of them gifts for.
Mate just gone back to an old gift and just gone, "Who the fuck's this guy?" Just to get it in there.
I know. Nah, it's left it.
In a group chat with your family, Christina and that.
No.
We're gonna put some chicken nuggets and chips for tea. You do nothing.
But I'm obviously we've just got a WhatsApp, like me, Christina, Ollie, and like the kid, like the girls. But it's literally just say, "Brush your teeth, get off your stuff now, brush your teeth," when we're sitting downstairs. So they all get the same message.
Get a gift. Get the fuck off your fucking computer.
I hope there's one of them. Get the fuck off now.
Was it I created one earlier? A meme. Oh, the one I created, Michael Jordan.
I know, and
when Marty left the team to go somewhere else, and I took that shit personally.
You know, literally, I was talking to Christina yesterday, like, when you were like knocking out, I was like, I've got no idea where the snake reference is coming from now. I was like, and then you were like, well, I'm going to say one thing. When you left the penny, she was like, "Oh, I will bang this drum again. Are we fucking hell? 2 years ago?"
Yeah, you know, the fucking grudge.
I know that. I said you want to like MJ.
Oh, David said he goes, "You're the fucking MJ of the family." He goes, "Fucking, I didn't ever want to cross you because you're fucking all the grudge. You're fucking damn right that's he did."
I said to Christine, I was like, "Steve was good." She went, "So do you?" I was like, "I know, but so it's not the point."
But not that good.
I'm on different levels, Steve's. Steve's are like fucking championship level.
He makes the fuckers up.
It was class, man, but no. I'll do a month or two in fucking ethanol, and then there'll be another opening for web chat, and then I'll like, "Bye guys." Mate,
when it comes up, just tell us and I'll fucking send you what to put in, and then send it to Aaron saying, "Is this alright?" And because I sent it to him, I went, "Is this alright?" And he added a bit onto it and went, "Send this over."
I'll just give it a month or two, and then I'll be over there with the boys.
Couldn't believe when I looked, me, Mick, and Kyle, I was like, "Fucking hell, they are getting the fucking band back together."
Class, man. Be mint.
Imagine the four of us gone over there. You up, Kyle, lad?
Avenel one is over there. Like the next intake, Avenel will be dying, like itching for us to get over.
That's it. Like, he never said anything about it. I went and done my thing. He just turned around and said, "You done really well. Fucking, you managed 2 chats at once, and you weren't like just dedicating yourself to the one who had the policy. You also answering that one while the other one was typing against." And he went, "Yeah," and he was like saying against, "You love it out here. It's chilled out. We treat you like adults." And I was like, "That's what I want in this stage of my life, to be treated like an adult, not like a child."
Well, that's all you want, isn't it? It's easy.
Neil's gutted, like, I'm leaving his team. I said to him, "Neil, I'm a loyal person." I went, "I've never ever tried to get off somebody's team. I'm loyal to them." I went, but do you know what it is?" I went, "I just can't do it anymore." And he went, "Mate," he goes, "Do you know what? I'm gutted you leaving because we're on the same wavelength, and you're a really good person to have on my team." He goes, "But I'm always happy for somebody who wants to progress their life."
That's it.
And
But
like, strictly your bow.
When I'm on like Rick, when I'm on somebody's team, I'm happy. I'll settle. Like it's not a problem at all. But like Penny obviously, Penny was fucking different.
Penny would find that problem.
Like we said, like no, me little mate Johnny, who was on, Johnny says like where I talked to Johnny was like, because Penny was Johnny's gaffer at the time. I was like, when he just left, I was like, Penny has to find something wrong when you call it me perfect call, but she's got to find. She feels it's her job to find something wrong, even though you may disagree. But Penny has to find something wrong. I was like, and then she favors the girls, which was getting me go a lot. And that's why I was like,
someone who's a good fucking score, Stephen.
Yeah, like me or you, best two on the team by far. But no, we never got any fucking recognition or whatever because the girls were there. But
well, that was it. Like when she went, "Oh, I got rid of you because I tried to get rid of somebody else." I went, "No, you got to get rid of someone who was a high scorer and a low scorer." And it was out of you or the girl, so I got rid of you. I was like, I didn't give a shit.
Awful.
I went Aaron.
That's it. And obviously then I went to Denise's team and she fucked off to out the road, Central. But then obviously then I got Tice. But like although I get along with Tice, and he's a good lad, but there's just something, I don't know, something just doesn't sit right at times. And
Aaron was saying to me yesterday, guys, when you come out and like, well, if you come out and stuff, he goes, soon, he goes, what we're doing is we want to get the web chat division a bit higher, a bit more people in it, because what ultimately looking at the end of the day is everyone being able to do web chat and on the phone. And they were looking through Teams, and like him, Kyler and Marty Casson were looking through the Teams, and he identified me and you straight away. He got Stephen Upper and Marty Robson, get them out, and Kyler was like, yeah, because these are the lads who will probably perform the best on here because they're so chilled out and relaxed.
Like look at our stats to start with now, like green across the board every month.
Yeah.
Like Christine, like this is God's honest truth. Christina laughs at me every time I say this, but when my name comes up for a team swap, it's a monopoly. Everybody, because my stats are fucking fantastic and I'm one of the best people I have in the office on the team. Because my stats are always good. Are you looking at the message that just came through?
No.
Oh, no, fuck off, you mug. Are you interested in growing your followers? I can offer you 1,000 followers. Get a grip, you daft cunt. But like, because like I said, like my stats are sick. Like they're really good. I'm good at my job. I can do my job, and I never have to get in any trouble. Like I perform so well for a coach or whatever. So when team swaps come about, like it's a monopoly, and everybody wants to have my name on their team because it's good for their team. And Christina always just laughs at us. She thinks I'm joking. I'm like, I'm good at my job.
Same as me, mate. Literally,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why whenever names come
up, do my job and go home. Like I'm not one of these people who fucking like when people say, "Oh, I miss the people in work." It's on you. I'm like, how the fuck? When you got time to fucking speak to people in work?
I know. That's it.
You fucking call after call after call all the time. You haven't got time to fucking sit around and chat.
You don't like. Literally, if I didn't speak to you, obviously, if we didn't have obviously the branding, and if we didn't speak on the computer and stuff, like I wouldn't be like, I need to speak to Steve. Like, no, like I got in, I would speak to you in work if I could, and that would be it.
But literally, I'm like, fucking head down, get on my job and do it. And that's why I think managers like me, because they're like, I don't hear from him. I don't. He just gets on his job.
That's it. Like, that's the same with Tice. I'll always ever say, I only ever speak to Tice, really, if I need something from him, like if I need him to do something, or if he needs something from me. But for that, we don't really speak. And there's like, I don't get along with him as much because I'm not constantly at his desk where other people are, like, and always have like little small talk and banter and chat about, like, because I do my job and I don't need that. Then,
well, if you have a look at Neil come in and he took us all off the phone for an hour, have a chat with us, see what Max is ticking at. And he's like, hey, Gans, so what about you? And I went, well, Neil, I'll be honest with you, first of all, RCE recognition means nothing to me. Like he goes, hey, I went, I don't want to be nominated for it. I don't want my name up there. I don't care about getting shout out because customers said I was good, this and the other. It's my job. It's what I'm meant to be doing. Why should I be getting recognition for
that? I said that same thing to Ties, like, because like literally every month I get 2 RC nominations. I'm like, Steve, I'm like, Chris, didn't bother because like I get nothing from them.
Neil stops him, puts him down, he doesn't want it.
I was like, fair enough, you might put us forward for a recognition, but it's the same people get the same shit every time, like, and it's not going to break them more. So don't bother put my name in the mix. I don't care. Like, I
went to me, why do you not want? I went, because Neil, I couldn't think of anything worse than winning it and have to be in York with people I don't like, having to fucking do small talk all day while like I'm making cocktails. That's my definition of hell.
I said to Tyson, like, just don't worry about it because like I never win the thing. It's the same people win it all the time. So didn't worry about it. I don't care. And it's just
I went to him as well. I said, what was I said to him? It was something about fucking I can't remember what it was, but it was something about the recognition. And I was just like, I didn't feel the need to be bigged up. I'm not that person. Like people who need that. Oh, I'm getting RC recognition. I'm great. I'm not one of them people. I didn't give a shit about it.
Like I said, like we literally do our job and get on with it, and that's it.
Like Johnny Bowden, his dad went, what's Steve like at work? He goes, whoa, you didn't know he's left? And he's like, what are you on about? And he goes, one day I was sat next to Steve and it was a Friday night and he finished at 5 and I was on a call. I turned around, he was gone, never even said goodbye to anyone. Just literally, I turned around and was like, oh, Steve's finished then. And that's how I am.
Like, well, it's the same, like, if I finish work and if I'm gone at door and somebody like clocks has gone, I'll say bye, but I'm never gonna go. Somebody else,
yeah, catch you in a bit.
Bye. See you later, mate. Like, be gone. Straight out.
Like literally, it's people in there, the clicks in that, and the Mac friends, and I'm not there. The Mac friends, I didn't want to be the friends. And I said that to Penny. I said to her when she went, oh well, people in the group chat are not happy that you left, and I was like, Penny, tell them all now I didn't like them. And if I like them, I'll actually message them privately. Otherwise, I don't give a shit.
Like, if I need to speak them, I'll speak them personally or privately, but like I don't want to be in this chat.
Exactly. I'm not in the chat. I've left it because I've specifically told people not to do this, that, and the other, and they've done it. I was like, Penny, what they fail to realize is I don't give a shit about them, and I don't.
That's it.
If I care about you and I want you to be your friend, I will message you privately and we'll have a whole private chat.
That's why like
you and Nick,
or just in life, like my friend circle is so small and so tight, and because I don't need
small and tight. I've got knee circle. Mine's like a little line.
The line good enough to pick a 5-a-side football team with. But it's ridiculous when like there's no need at this stage in our life now. We don't need to make new friends. We don't need it.
Like I'm going into this web chat and I've got Neil. I've got Aaron. Aaron's a good bloke. Different kind of person. He's family oriented. I'm piss oriented. Realist. I get on with Ray well.
Good lad, Ray.
Mick and Kyle, and that's all right. They're fucking good blokes.
Yeah, that's it.
But I would only gone on the piss with Mick out the fucking 4 of them.
I know. But obviously, Ria's obviously in a relationship with my mate who I went to school with.
Naomi. Naomi, is it?
Naomi, aye. She's in mine, Christina's year. We know her.
Well, Ray lives near us, so like he's always saying, "Oh, do you want to come to the Comrades out?" And I'm a bottom club type of guy, mate.
Yeah. It's obviously once you've got Ria, obviously like say Cass obviously is one of the boys now with us. Like we brought Cass out with Shell.
Cass is coming to the club tomorrow, isn't he?
No, and obviously, like I said, Avan's class, good lad, Avan, all the time in the world for it. Loves us.
Well, I went in yesterday and Ray was sat there and I went, "All right, Ray, I've just had my thing." I said, "You gone?" I deny it, and he goes, "Fucking need some gadgets over here, like."
But I was saying, like you said, you just need a boys over there. It's like it's ridiculous. You just need the boys over, and obviously Kyle. I think we're the only people in the world that can rip the piss out with Kyle and get away with it.
Like when I got in and people like, "Oh, Kyle," I'll be like, "Oh, you little lad," and be like,
Kyle, he'll shrink, he'll shrink there, like, "Sorry, Steve."
Kyle's a nice bloke as well.
I seen him in Greg's like a few months ago, right? And I was like, "All right, big man." He's like, "All right, Marty." He's like, "How are you and Steve?" I was like, "Oh, all right." I was like, "I've never seen his for ages." He's like, "I know." I was like, "It's different times." And I was like, "It is." Like getting on. He's like, "I just ticking away." He's like, "You know, you and Steve are such good lads. You're so funny." I was like, "I know, we try." But like, literally anybody else, you'd fall up like a fucking paper ball.
I think do you know what I think he likes about us? Is that everyone else like, "Oh, this, that, and the other," and we're literally like, "All right, Kyle," he just like treat them on the boys.
Well, it's like, man, and it's like everybody else pussyfoots around them. We're like, "Well, no, you little wet wipe, you little white head, you little flannel."
Like it was same as Randy used to come in, sit at his desk, and no one would speak to him. And we were like, "Oh, do you want some ketting that?" You know what I mean?
You know what? I'll always remember that after Penny came out with that meeting, she went, "Rand absolutely loves you because you just treat him like one of the boys. Like you get involved, you rip him, you take the piss out of him. Like why not?" It's like
at the end of the day, fucking. In my eyes, right, I think it might be of me army days, but I will never see someone as a superior because I will always look at them and say, "What have you done in your life which is better than me?"
Yeah,
nothing. Yeah, you could be my manager in this job, but are you superior to me? No.
Are you better than me? No.
And that's how I see it, mate. They might have a better job than us, might be manager, but I will never ever treat them like the superior person.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's why I think like I try like me manage like Jinxie Gav, I treat them like we were mates, you know what I mean? Like fucking chat them like the mates, not like the somebody above us.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes that's what some managers don't like that because they want to get that on above.
Right, they need the power, don't they? They need the power.
But like some people like Gav, Jinxie, Aaron, Mark, Ian, Rand, they're the type of people that they're like, "Oh, I've just won the blokes."
Just want to be included, just want to be treated normal. Yeah. Like it's class, man. It's such a different. Some people are so much different to like kettle of fish to other people. It's ridiculous.
I get in touch with Rand, get on the night out in near where he lives. Get them out.
Asking for some like evening food and then just a couple of drinks afterwards somewhere.
Evening food.
obviously.
I will. We'll get out round his area, innit? He lives in Gosforth area, doesn't he?
In Gosforth, nice area. Met you back.
Because he's going to get his brother out, isn't he?
It's an easy night out.
We'll just get the metro through.
The
metro drops you off at Jesmond High Street.
Are we? Anywhere near there?
I will get in touch with him, Rand.
We'll sort that out end of next month.
End of February, get into March. Aye, spot on, 100%. Right, let's finish this off. Get this last one on the go.
Yeah. The thin line between silence and approval. Good funky little looking can. Very hippie can. Obviously, let's finish the score off on that one. So we give the can 9.5. Pour. Got a
7.5. I gave it because although it was a big head, but it weren't reducing, so it still kept its fizz and its flavour.
Still not good enough for me. I'd give it a lucky 5.
So if we're going halfway, we're getting 6.
6.5.
Nah, 6. We're going 6.
6, fair enough.
So I got the one on the other one, half a point in that.
All right, cool.
Pour. Taste,
Taste
I'm
wise,
8.5.
I got an 8 for the taste. It was an easy drink, a nice drink.
So we'll pump it up to 8.5 on this one.
Yeah, cool.
That's a 6, a 9.5, a 9, a 6, a 7, was it? An 8. What did you give for taste? 8.5.
8.5.
No, I'll give it 8.5.
I give it an 8. You give it an 8.5, so that's fine. And then price what? 5%? £5 for.
£5 for.
Can I see the percentage?
5.4 was a nice drink. I'll give it a 7.
I would give it an 8.
Well gone, 7.5.
Cool. 7.5, 8.5.
So 7.5, 8.5. So that's 9, 16. 6 is 22, and then a 9's 31 divided by 4.
7.5 in it. 7.5.
So, Book Moon Brew, 7.5 out of 10.
Well, it's technically like 7.75. So,
And we'll always round down.
well, 7.5. 7.5.
7.5 out of 10. Still a respectable score.
Decent score.
3 quarters.
Yeah, decent.
And the last one we've got is this one. This one is 6.7.
That was 6.7.
Yeah. Left the big dog to last, didn't we?
Never even worked. We never worked it out that way, but it just how it felt.
6.7 for just an IPA is quite big, because normally you're dipping into the deepers, aren't you?
You know, you normally look at doubles for them, yeah. Like, so normal IPA is normally what, 5.5%, 5% is like, so to rock a 6.7 on a normal IPA, that's some go on that. Like, you're normally looking, like I said, doubles or some triples for that.
Right, so it says the thin line between science and approval is a mountain IPA brewed in collaboration with Rock Leopard Brewing Company in support of Voyage Youth. Pale ale and lager malts provide the base. Oats, wheat, golden promise, carrot pills, and crystal added the body and flavour, along with dextrose, Simcoe, and mosaic hops in the cool pool. Dry hops for Citra, Cryo Pop, Mosaic, and Simcoe, fermented with a blend of American English ales, yeast strained. And it says unfiltered, unpasteurized vegan beer.
Well, all the ones for tonight are vegan friendly, so big up you vegans. Was this? Oh, no, yeah, this one was just a Mondo. Like, so
in collaboration with Rock Leopard.
So we give this one a 9 for the can.
9.5.
Oh, right, fair enough. I give it a 9, but you give it 9.5. 9.5 for the can.
I bought them. I'll get the. Yeah. This one hasn't fizzed up.
Yeah, so hopefully this should pour all right then. Hi. It's not coming out anywhere near as. I mean, it's coming out rapid, but this is handled, controlled well, this one. All right, this one's all right. Decent. There
you go. Now in it. Now left in.
Yeah, all in. It's not too shabby. Settled all right. Decent.
Very, very dark.
Quite a cloudy one, isn't it? It's really, really cloudy. Probably doesn't pick it up on mine. Might pick it up better on yours, but looks really cloudy.
Same.
Like a cloudy, like, I don't know, like a Frosties or something, like a cider.
It reminds us of the one I've just had, that one eye before.
Yeah, I did look. It looked quite the same color, yeah. So interesting to see how this goes down.
Cheers.
But, cheers. Ching. That's one of the night.
That's lovely, that, isn't it?
Such a nice drink. Such a nice drink. So, oh my God.
It's getting a 9.5 off me.
Oh, you know what? I'd be tempted to give it a 10, you know.
I would as well, actually.
I'm gonna hit it with a 10. I'm gonna hit it with a 10.
I don't think I've had a bad one from Mondo.
Yeah, samesies. Like, that's a nice drink, that.
So was it 6.7? Lovely taste, fiber. And for price, I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Yes, gotta get
9.5 for the can, 8.5. So that is 10, 18. For the pour, I'm going to give it a 9.5.
I'll agree. Great pour.
So that is 27.5 and 10 for the taste. 37.5. So that is 9.25.
So it gets a 9.
9.
Great drink.
Best of the night.
Oh, such a nice. Oh my god! Like now, what it's like? It's like Verdens. And the best drink, like I said, Verdens the best drink we've ever had by far, I think. But it's such a smooth drink, and you've got to look. It's just a normal IP as well. It's not even a double
or a teeper like Verdens.
Yes, that's it. It's so nice.
That was better than the one eye that I had.
Was it? Right, we're gonna have to put that one on the page because that was such a nice drink. Shit, I'm already like half a pint deep.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. The thought I'm gonna put on, like, I'm not put on today, but I'll put on another day. But we've got us in the back podcasting. Podcast on the go. But yeah,
is
like you're lucky to get that much of a fucking photo of it because it's oh my god, so easy to drink. If I was going anywhere near Sea Road in the next couple of years, I would have picked some of them up, but I'm not.
I don't think there was many left.
So message fucking Graham saying put the
because they were trying to get rid of the stock.
Was he?
They're not buying any new stock in to get the fresh ones in February, March.
Should message him saying just put us a couple behind the bar and we'll pick them up.
What day is he off next week? None. Give him that, mate.
I'm on air splits though, so
I'm getting my haircut at 10 o'clock on Tuesday.
I should see if I can push it back, and I'll get mine cut on Tuesday.
I'll message Stu.
We'll call tomorrow.
Message Stu, can you push it back to 12:30? Because I thought Tuesday was the second. I was going out with Darren for a couple of pints for his birthday, but it's a Wednesday. It absolutely worked.
I if we can push it back, I'll get mine cut and I'll pick a couple of them up and need from it all. Such a nice drink, man. So easy to drink. Decent drink, that's really nice. Best one of the night. Glad we kept that one at last. Lucky that we kept it.
That's probably the best one we've had for a while.
Yeah, it really it is.
I really like. But as I said, I've never been murked off by Mondo yet, have we?
Yeah, that's it. Nice drink, really nice drink. Oh, tell you what, my chest is starting to feel a bit tight. Whew.
Oh, when you're funny.
Eh?
That's what you get when you're funny.
You know what, mate? Literally, the gym sent us a message like 2 weeks ago saying, sign up for this month. We'll give you re-sign back and we'll give you this month free, and then just start paying again from February. So I signed back up, and I got COVID 2 days later. So I've not been in the gym since I've re-signed back up. I was like, fuck's sake. I was gonna go literally. I signed back up not Saturday gone, but the one before that. I was gonna go on the Monday morning. I thought, can I be arsed? And then I got fucking COVID on the Tuesday, Wednesday. I was like, oh shit. So I've not been since.
That's coming up, mate.
It's brutal. But I think just felt like needed something. But I probably lost fucking so much weight this past 10 days. Don't know. I've literally had enough. I said to Christine last night, I was like, going to bed, I was like, you know what? I didn't feel like I've had much over the past week. She went, you haven't? It's like, probably lost some weight anyway, so it's been good for us. I've literally drank water. There's been no fizzy pop in there, so I drank water for the past week and a half. It's ridiculous.
That's all. Like when I had I had no appetite or out.
That's it. Like, fuck. Like I never lost me smell or my taste, but I never felt hungry or my belly never growled. I was say, "Can I get something to eat?" So last night, obviously, I went to training last night for the first time. Like my first time out, I went to training last night, and I come back in. I thought I felt like just a little bit petrified. I had like a couple of bits of toast afterwards, and I was like, "Nah, that was enough." But I didn't feel like sick or hungry. Like, and that was the first thing I think the first thing I had to eat all day, and I was like, that was it. But it was weird. It's been weird. It's been like this time. It's been second time around. It's been so different to the first time. The first time, like I said, I was like, I was ill for like a week and a half, like fucking pure ill, like didn't get out of bed. But this time, it's just been so different. But it's been mad. But crazy. Shit,
It's a weird one, isn't it?
Like it's mad. Like it really is mad. But just like even like if you look at all like just everything about like restrictions and everything, it's just COVID. Everything about COVID is just weird as fuck. Like, I've just went to check my rotor for tomorrow, right, just to see if it got put back to normal. So it's put like obviously they've had to move me time from 5 o'clock to 5:45. They put it back to make back time, so they've took that off. So I'm now like 9 till 10. But looking at yesterday, they've still got us down as sick unpaid, and then Tuesday they got us down as AWOL. But today I'm down as COVID paid. Monday I'm COVID paid. Like what the fuck are you doing, man? Like it's like
I've never even checked mine.
It's like the blind leading the fucking blind. Sorted out, man. It's ridiculous.
2 cents. Let's have a look. Monday 27, COVID sick pay, COVID sick pay, COVID sick pay, COVID sick pay. That's the one thing about Neil. Neil is on the ball with stuff like this.
But like, I don't know whether it's Tyson or whether it's fucking OST, but like, who the fuck sorted out? I spoke to Joe on Tuesday, and I'm down as AWOL from Tuesday. So then I was off on an audio on Wednesday. So when Thursday yesterday when I rang up, I spoke to Tamara. It's like Tamara sorted out because like I spoke to Joe. She went, "I can see you spoke to Joe as well." Like, so why am I still down as AWOL? She went, "I've no idea."
Yes, I never rang in every day.
I've got told I've got to ring in every day.
Said I had COVID. Neil rang us and went, "Don't worry, I'll fucking update it for you every day."
That's ridiculous because I spoke to Tice last week. I sent him the fucking message in the email from NHS. Say I've got COVID, tested positive. He said, "You've got to ring in every day." I don't get that. Like literally, all in all, overall, I don't get it. Why do you have to ring in every day when you're off for like 5 days?
I don't get it either.
It blows my fucking brain.
Like I rang a message saying, "I've got COVID." I sent Neil I messaged him the screenshot of the NHS thing. And he went, "You need ringing on your first day." I rang in, and then he says, "I'll sort it out for the week."
That's like why have I had to ring in every morning for it? Like it's a joke.
And what else? He said something else, and I was like, "Fucking Neil, Neil's spot on." People don't like him for something. Do you know why I don't like him? Because he's brutally honest. He's like us.
Mm-hmm. Like people, like honest to God, you know what? I don't know if I ever tell this story, but when I worked at KFC, right, there was this one lass. What's her name? She follows on Instagram. Queen Bee, she's called on Instagram. And
I've got a lot of followers on Instagram.
I know. That's what I'm trying to think. But like when I worked at KFC, right, she was having some issues with our fella, right? And then she goes, "Marty, what do you reckon? Like he's like this, and he's doing this." I'm like, you need to have a look at yourself in the mirror. You need to shake your fucking head and tell him to fuck off because he's clearly this. She took off us. She fell out for 2 weeks in work week, and it was weird. Everybody else, well, why have you fell out with Marty for? She went, "Oh, because he tell us this and this." I was like, but everybody else would tell you. I was like, and she come, what? Like, God, what was her name? Beth. And she come back. It was like about 2.5 weeks later. I was like, "Oh, you told us now." She went, "Well," she went, "You weren't exactly wrong." I was like, "Beth, look, if that's how you're gonna be, just don't come to me with your problems. I don't really care. It's like you shouldn't really be coming to me. I don't care. But if you ask my opinion, I'm going to give you it. Then if you take a huff of my opinion that you've asked for, don't talk to us. Don't ask for us, or don't talk to us. I don't really care. It was ridiculous. But like, if I asked you for your opinion, I'm not going to fall out with you because you haven't given you the opinion that I want you to give me. I think, get a grip, man, you daft cunt. Furious.
2 seconds. David just fucked it up.
Fucked what up.
Have you ever seen the film Tombstone?
Is that like the Punisher?
No, it's off the Wild West.
No.
Watch it. Fantastic, mate. You'll love it.
Well, just like fucking that other film you tell us to watch.
Inglourious Bastards.
Aye.
A subtitles in this one, mate.
I might watch it then.
It's basically about the Wild West. Have you ever heard of the story of Wyatt Earp, the lawman from the Wild West? Anyway, it's about him and Doc Holliday, and now with David, we're down. He's on the Sunday, and we'll put it on, but he kept getting phone calls off his kids and that, so he couldn't watch it. And he was, I need to watch this again. It looks class from what he saw. And he put down in there, he sent a thing saying, I'd rather have one friend as loyal as Doc Holliday than 100 friends that don't know what loyalty is. And how they went, how very metropolitan. I was like, you watched it, also it's cosmopolitan. He pulled up the line, he comes there. So he goes, the mayor goes, Tombstone's not just about gunfire. We're very up to date. French dresses on the women, Italian suits on the men, and these two blokes come out shooting big chubby guns. Doctor goes, oh yeah, very cosmopolitan. Mate, literally watch it. It's my second favorite movie behind Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, fantastic film.
But watch it, mate. You've got Val Kilmer in it as Doc Holliday. You've got Kurt Russell who plays Wyatt Earp, and Sam. Do you know the guy? Have you ever seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
Do you know the drifter, the bloke with the tash?
Yeah.
The grey house sitting at the bar talking to him. He's Wyatt's brother, and so is the. I can't remember what his name is. He died. He was in Alien.
Great film, Alien and all.
I can't think of what his name is. He's in it as well, mate. It's an all-star cast, like. And it's about the Earps who go to Tombstone after being lawmen to get the riches. It all gone to shit from there. Merle out of the Walking Dead's in it.
Now who Merle is, to be honest, I only seen like the first about 7 episodes, and I never went back to it.
Have you seen Terminator, the original Terminator?
Yeah.
Do you know the bloke who comes back from the future to fight the Terminator?
Mm-hmm.
He's in it.
No way. Is that him?
That's not who I'm speaking, but he's in it. He's not Curly Bill. That's played by someone else who's famous.
I'm not laughing at. No, obviously Scotty Mac.
Mackerel.
I'm so jealous. He's a fucking beast, isn't he? Like, he's a fucking. Like, I hate him every time he puts a foot in his shirt or he's in the gym. Like, you fucking bastard. I hate him, mate. I
loves me.
Eh?
He loves me.
And I get along with him all the time. I talk to him all the time. But I just freaking think, you cunt. I hate you. He's a good-looking lad and all as well, which is the worst thing about it. He's not even an ugly cunt with fucking muscly, but he's a good-looking lad and he's muscly.
And he's a fucking hell of a bloke.
I know, he's a great lad. He's a cunt, and he's a fucking cunt.
He's basically like Kyle.
I hate Kyle.
But I look like Scotty Mac or Kyle, I'd be a fucking arsehole. I'm an arsehole now.
You're an arsehole now? I was going to say, what are you talking about? You'd be more of an arsehole. Like, he's a fucking... No need for it. There's no need for it.
No.
Bastard. He's a good lad, Scotty Mac. I hope he comes to the Super Bowl party. I'm waiting to see if we might the Super Bowl before I order me Linus Top on Sunday. It takes 4 to 5 business days to get dispatched, so I was waiting to see if we might the ball before I order it or not. Because if we're not making them, we're fucking not ordering one. Eh?
Yeah, I'll tell you now, you're not making it.
Well, if we did, then I'll order. But if we didn't, then I'm going to.
I always do. because I didn't want it to be fixed, but I think it's got the Rams written all over it. Rams at Rams Stadium.
Got fixed it all out. Fuck. To be honest, though, like watching like the Niners and the Packers the other night, it looked fucking cool. Like it looked freezing.
Because somebody said, how can the 49ers come into Green Bay at minus 12 degrees Celsius after training 21 degrees Celsius all week? You can't go from 21 degrees to minus 12 and function properly.
Because your lungs will give in, like everything. Like you could do 12-yard sprints and you'd be dying.
But that's what I said. That's why they said, like, that's how they don't believe. That's why they think it's a fix.
That's why the run game never worked as much, because like you were fucking...
Run game never worked. Mate, your passing game never worked.
No, it worked.
You know what? The only thing that worked for you is Deebo Samuel's never run anything on the ground, but he managed to get 13 yards on his last run.
For the kick.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, mate, he's won. And I've got no qualms about what kills us more is it's basically we've done ourselves.
Yeah, we've done it. There's nothing worse than.
And Aaron Rodgers comes out and says, "Oh, I don't want to be part of the rebuild." Aaron, you were part of the problem. You went fucking 3 and out 4 times in a row.
Yeah, it was knee good. Aaron
Rodgers, you got 3 wide receivers wide open. Devontae Adams triple teamed. I'll throw it to Devontae.
I know.
Alan Lazard for fucking 60 yards.
I was laughing watching the game. I was laughing. I was like, we've double teamed like Devontae. Like I think he only got 1 play in. Apart from that, we double teamed him every time, and he was still trying to throw him. Like going back in the studio, they were fucking talking to the guys in the studio, and then the guys in fucking
Jeff Reinbold.
Aye, and they were saying like he's open, like the double team fucking Adams, but the rest of them are open, like 4 of them then. Didn't trust him.
Mate, if he threw it to Alan Lazard or Valdez Scantling, mate, we'd have fucking destroyed you.
Didn't trust them.
Do you know what I said out there? Do you know what it was? When I never trusted them, you never gave him time.
Well, he got sacked 5 times, and it's the most he's been sacked in the game.
If you catch the ball, your first read, Devontae double teamed. Oh shit, Nick Bosa's coming, I've got through it. He never even got time to get his second or third read.
There was one of them. I think the one of them, the sack. So fucking the ball got snapped. We hit a 5-man rush this time rather than the 4-man rush. And coming from the outside, there was 2 of them testing on the outside to stop him. And then one of them let him go and actually thought, shit, Bosa's coming through the middle, or somebody else coming through the middle. And then Bosa came around the outside, then absolutely smashed Rodgers. It was like, nobody seen him. Like he had to let the guy that he was double teaming to get the guy that was coming through the middle.
Bosa shouldn't have been playing.
Then Bosa came through the middle.
Well, he shouldn't have been playing.
Why?
Mate, you can't get rid of concussion in a week. Mate, it's home against Dallas.
And he's taught his neck was ridiculous. Like,
Mate, he had concussion. Like concussion 2 weeks minimum normally.
It was a horrible that against Dallas. It was weird again. Like it was, yeah, concussion. Like you said, if concussion protocol is 2 weeks minimum, then he should have been playing. But you've got to look like they're the ones that do the job. The doctors and medics and all clear them to play. So, but like I said, we can touch back on this game now, and like nobody deserves to win because it was a fucking awful game.
I said to you, mate, if I was got there and play like we did against each other, none of us are beating around.
Oh, 100%. Like I said, anybody that like we said now, anybody who played against that game there to play the Rams will trounce that game. But it's just weird. It's a different week. It's like I said, different conditions now, back to warm temperatures.
Yeah. There's got to be something that happens that game which is fucking ropey as fuck to get the Rams to win.
I put it here now. Put it here right now.
Well, put it this way. Can you remember last year against Green Bay and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? And it was never called pass interference until the last play of the game. Pass interference was called.
There was about fucking 3 pass interference that could have been called in the game, and there was not.
That was worse than the one I got called.
That's it. The last one. The last one was awful.
Tom Brady get his ring in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, like that was written. That was written all day long.
And that's what I'm saying. They wanted LA National NFC Championship game, LA in the Super Bowl.
Man, let's just come back to Formula 1 now. Netflix need a fucking conclusion. It tries to survive. Like, and it's mad, like, talking about Formula 1 now, like, Lewis Hamilton still hasn't committed to what he's doing. And it's like, the season's like a month away.
Not about Alpine.
No, what?
Alan Prost's gone. Marcin Blakowski, or whatever he's called, the team principal's gone.
And in turmoil.
Guess who's coming in? Otmar Southnayer from fucking Racing Point.
No way.
Aston Martin's our team principal.
Jesus Christ.
Guess who's coming back as well? Flavio Briatore.
Briatore, oh my God, what a guy. What a guy.
Literally, they've cleaned house, Renault cleaned house for the management and brought all new in. What he calls bringing over, do you know the Pink Panthers, the what's it called, the drink?
Mm-hmm.
He's bringing that over from, what they called, from Aston Martin as well, because Otmar Southnayer, or whatever he's called, is like really good with the people. Hype is it, or something like that?
Hype.
No, it was hype, not the fucking drink. That bloke who wanted to buy Sunderland had.
What's it called?
BWT, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mineral water type
the
thing.
guy with a fucking massive beard.
Well, that's hype, but they're bringing in BWT water. It's coming in from Aston Martin to Alpine. And
you know what?
And Safnau's coming out.
I just think next season is going to be so different because so many, like, the cars have changed. Like, everything about next season is going to be ridiculous. Like, they're supposed to be so much better for close racing, like following people through corners, through the slow corners. The tyres are like 18 inches now. It's mint.
Do you know what it is?
I think it neutralizes like the back half of the field as well.
Mm-hmm. And you know what it is? I don't think it'll be engine performance that'll get you to the top.
George Russell, I'm saying this now. George Russell will win the title next season.
No. Do you know what it is? James Allison from Mercedes actually come out and said it's going to be a struggle.
I've seen. He said it's going to be a struggle, but George Russell will win the title next season.
You know why? Because the engine isn't playing a major part.
Oh no, I know that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. George Russell will win the title next season.
You know what I think he'll do well? McLaren, Alpine, Ferrari. Do you know why? Because they were not fighting for a championship. So like some Mercedes and Red Bull still had to develop the car this year.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else will go next like that.
Right, we'll go on next year. But I think this season coming up, you can see in the top 5, you could look Norris, you could look Leclerc, Verstappen, you could look Russell, and obviously Hamilton. Alonso, Hamilton, 6 of them. Like next year, man,
it's gonna be great.
Great year, and
Best thing that's happened.
I can't wait. Well, it's like literally, it's like looking from when Hamilton left McLaren to go to Mercedes because it was a different era, a new era. But this year, you've got a new era, but you've got so many great drivers who are performance-based, who are exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't wait. Put Danny Rick in there. Danny Rick in a new season, in a new car.
Aye. Well, he's in McLaren still, isn't he?
The Honey Badger, get him up on the inside.
Do you know what? I reckon people like Gasly. Gasly is a fantastic driver.
Unbelievable. Like, he was so hard done by at Red Bull.
If Gasly doesn't get Red Bull seat at the end of the season, he will either go to Alpine or he'll go to...
But then again, if you see that, like, why would he get it? Because fucking Sergio Perez is a great driver as well.
But that's it, though. Perez is old.
But yeah, I think that's the only thing that Perez is obviously old compared to Pierre. But this year, Gasly could have a mint season.
Alpine don't get Gasly next year. I think Alonso's got 1 or 2 years left. If Alonso calls it quits after the end of this year,
you could say the same thing about Danny Rick, because Danny Rick's like, he's not a spring chicken now.
He's not as old as fucking Danny Rick's younger than Lewis Hamilton and Vettel.
But Danny Rick's been around, like I said, he's been around for ages now, and like he could just give up. Like, I've had enough. Like, because he's that type of guy.
He won't though, because he wants a world championship.
He's not going to get it.
He's only 32, Danny Rick.
He's not going to get a world championship.
But he's only 32.
But he's not going to get. He's not to win a world championship. You've got to get in a Merc, a Ferrari, or a Red Bull. He's not going to get that drive now.
No, but that's it. That's the thing with these new things. So you can't give a bad engine to anyone. So Mercedes can't have an engine for themselves to give McLaren a work.
I get that. I get all that as well.
So what it is, it's bringing the teams like McLaren, Toro Rosso, Haas, all of those teams who were getting engine deficiencies are not going to be as bad now because because McLaren, if Mercedes bring an engine out, they've got to give it to McLaren now.
No, I get all that as well, but there's still difference in the cars, though. Like, and I just don't think
it all depends on how they've developed the car. Because you think back at the beginning of it, Mercedes had a fucking really fast car, but when it got to a circuit where it needed downforce, it was shit. Like, or when it had to follow someone, it was shit.
I get all that, but
it's all about power. And then when it got to a circuit like Monaco, Red Bull or Ferrari would take over because they had a better downforce.
I get all that, but Danny Rick in a McLaren is not going to win a world championship. And he's not going to drive now for, like I said, a Red Bull, a Ferrari or McLaren.
Well, somebody said the other year, like McLaren, why they went to Honda when we will never win a championship as an engine supply to us. But also, I've heard that Porsche looking to buy McLaren.
I heard that Porsche want to be in the in the racing industry. Be classed at the same.
Let's fucking wrap this bastard up.
No, need a piss.
Same. So best one of the night was the thin line between silence and approval.
You know what? Like it's horrible to rank them because they're all nice beers, but you're going the thin line. And
then I'm going to go
Book Moon.
Exile. And then
Exile went the way around. Book Moon and the thin line.
Yeah, but Exile got the better rating of the two of them. So signs between thin line between silence and approval was number one. And then number two on the ratings was Exile. Number three was Book Moon Brew. But were all three good drinks.
Yeah. I'm not going to rate them 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to say the best one of the night was the thin line.
I'm rating them 1, 2, 3 on the scores that we gave them.
I'm just going to say the best one of the night was the thin line, and I'm going to leave it as that.
Well, that's how we leave it then.
And that's the bottom line.
Right, but been another good episode.
Been a decent one. Like I said, we missed last week because obviously COVID situation, and this week it's just been picking back up. But next week, I don't know. We've got enough. Who am I going to get? Oh, actually, I've got a guest. I've got a guest next week.
Who is it?
I'll tell you off air. All
right, so we've got a guest next week. So that's the beers being reviewed. Get them from Talk Bar on Sea Road, or go to the supplies website, whichever you want to do.
We'll drop our links in the comments and stuff for this.
Well, that's it for me. So we were the Brewskis.
These were the Brewskis.
And now we're off skis.
Take care, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Stay safe.